Shang, fail your beat map.
Done.
Easy
Push the
clap.
top of your friend.
Fortunate.
Hey. You know how
That's
to
all they
fix that
need.
now, though.
That's all they need.
What a shit thing to only hear.
Yeah. Exactly how.
Is it?
What?
Device for some reason, but default device doesn't exist. I don't know why
Hey,
that.
got the notification. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm live. Let me put. Wait. Oh god, I have to open Twitch. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's crazy, Aiden, you live.
Not by much, Shaq. Oh, I'm streaming Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, I'm streaming Dungeons and Dragons.
You can also
That's
scroll
crazy,
level 20
dude.
tabletop for some bizarre reason.
Fergor said woo in chat. Thank you, Fergor.
Sorry.
Dang it,
Not
dude.
a problem.
Skina de Picana. DnD 3rd session. Yay. Fucking tired. Okay. That's done. Okay, I can put this down here, right? Right, Shang, right?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, wait, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
I don't know.
What happened last session?
We read some books.
Did you guys read some books? I guess, yeah, you guys read some books when you were in town, right?
Some of us read some books.
Yeah. No, I just
then-
remembered the library. Yeah.
Yeah, we got our shit together, and then we set off with carts and horses
Mm-hmm.
and mules.
Killed two
I think
shaft
we
rats.
made it to the
Killed two
place.
shaft
Oh
rats.
yeah, we got the shaft rats.
Yeah, you killed a shaft rat.
We
One
ate
of two
one
They're
of
shaft rats.
completely iced.
You guys,
What
is
is
there
it?
a correlation between
Smoked.
the two people that went to the library were the same two people who murdered shaft rats?
Yeah.
Knowledge
We
is
reading
dangerous.
books makes you a murderer.
You guys made it to the mining town. You know where the crypt you're heading out to is.
I got a cooking set.
I think I got
a
escorted
cooking
out
set.
there, actually.
I'm thinking about how Milo would bitch at me for using the word crypt because it's just so obvious. So,
Yeah.
I'll live with that.
Your cultists wear robes and masks.
I know, while doing their cult ceremonies underground. It's absurd. How dare they?
Michael!
My cultists blow kazoos.
Hang on.
I'm angry.
I'm making sure I got some good spells ready.
I
I don't
have the
have a good
kazoo
spell.
cult. Who drew... Like, what is that? Which one's what?
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 The like male and female symbols.
The one
Down.
with the arrows, the male one.
Who drew the male one but then put a tiny face in it?
Are you asking for
Where is
logic
that?
in
Why
this
is there a
group?
cardio ad? Yeah, that.
I like the one in the
That-
lower right corner. Will art for dollars.
Yeah, that's very old.
It's 11.
That is not what that is.
It's 11.
Dizzy, that is not a lemon.
So we're clearly very focused already.
It's green lemon. Minty lemon.
Like that's a lemon.
5 seconds.
You're a fucking lemon.
I fucking maybe I am. All right, I'm coming for your brand.
Get out of my brain.
Nuts are so last season. It was all fruit now. I'm gonna be a fruit streamer.
Wow.
Did we leave off at night or the morning?
I
left
want to
off-
say we were a good way out there.
We finished at the sunrise. Because I took the watch and then Hothead took the watch and blasted the shaft rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I remember.
Alright, so
I
it's
got,
morning.
I got the branch for the stock of my level 5.
The fuck was that chuckle? So
Don't worry
concerned.
about it.
I'm worried. He's gonna murder someone.
Fergor's been putting the idea
Murder
of
hope.
mad scientist in my head.
Hmm. I need my elevator music back on. Alright. Well then it's morning. You guys can... Woken up, you guys didn't have the best sleep in the last, what, 2 nights of sleep?
3.
Or 3? Or sort of
Yeah.
taking their toll. You guys have definitely not feeling as energized as you could. But you guys can get out of bed, start packing your things, figure out where you want to store your new, like, pot and cooking utensils and such. And
Put
get back
it
on the
in
road.
the cart.
In the cart. Okay.
The cart.
You guys have a cart and a wagon, right?
Yeah.
The path towards the crypt gets deeper into the hills, and you see the road sort of breaks up and stops being paved, and then quickly stops being a road altogether. And it's more just sort of like tall to medium length grasses as the hills sort of roll forward. But you do know
I
the
relay
general
that
direction.
information.
Okay. What's your guys' plan?
Go to the crypt.
How are you guys getting to crypt?
Expedient.
Are we able to continue with our carts, or do we have
Expediently.
to disembark at this point?
You might be able to squeeze the wagon with effort. The full cart, like the carriage that the city gave you, probably won't make it that far.
Okay.
How far away do we think we are at this point?
You should be able to get there within a few hours.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try to take the smaller of our 2 vehicles because I don't know the difference.
Wagon small, cart big.
Okay, we'll take the wagon.
Or wagon small, carriage big. Cart
Maybe
tiny,
I
but
have
we don't have a
something
cart.
to help check my spell. I have shatter.
Doesn't that just break people's eardrums?
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Some of us have big, floppy, sensitive ears.
True.
Well,
Okay.
what's the plan?
I'm good. I already put my stuff in the cart.
Let's say
I look
we're-
around at everyone expected.
I guess the 2 people who are able to actually control the cart, like ride in it, and then everybody else just kind of like form a circle around and walk as we go.
Alright. So,
I mean, the bunnies are pretty. Can
Arlo
the short
can
squad
shoot.
actually ride the carts?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
so you're just forcing Ahmet to walk.
No, we have tall boy number 2 here. Oh wait, no,
He-
he's the one who can drive.
Yeah, he
I
drives.
am drunk.
I'm walking.
No. Cool. Ahmet, are you
I
taking
will
front or
walk
back?
with the man.
Are you in
Okay.
front or in back?
I'll walk in front.
I'm
Okay.
with Phil.
What did you have to say, Dizzy?
Oh, I want to put one of my feet up on like the front edge of the cart
Mm-hmm.
in like like a lunge pose,
Yeah.
and maybe play a song.
All right. Roll performance.
Yeah, I'm trying to find every word. There it is. No.
Got this.
You have been using this program for like 5 years.
I'm so tired. Nope.
That's
Are
proficiencies.
y'all okay?
Other proficiency loot. There you go.
Yeah,
Okay,
respectable,
11.
respectable.
I'm not a good bard.
We'll get there. It's still like day 3, isn't it?
We are
Yeah.
also level 3.
Yeah. It's been less than a week of barding. Yeah.
Boarding's a way of life, man.
What kind of song are you trying to play?
Something like something to get the blood pumping. Something a little upbeat, kind of like a
Oh, okay.
yeah,
It's like ska.
like ska. I'm playing.
Like ska.
90s.
Not like a workout jam.
Okay. Dizzy starts playing something. You guys have heard better, but or Arlo rather. But it's decent, and you guys it's good to have background music as you're making through the hills. You guys can walk for a few hours. Fel, you're at lead. Can you make a perception check for me?
Aye, aye, Captain. It is a 16.
Nice.
Alright, give me 1 second. You see, as you guys are sort of maneuvering through the hills, that one of the hills seems to have a bit of stonework jutting out of the side of it.
Sorry.
Nothing major, but it looks like a small entranceway.
Ow.
I will point that out to everyone,
Yeah.
and I shall suggest that we go and check this out.
It could be trapped. We should definitely look at it before stepping through, if this is the main entrance.
It is
Does it
not.
look like...
It is much, 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 much smaller than the crypt you guys have seen in your dreams. It is just
I
a
was just
small
about to
stone
ask.
entranceway, like 1 person wide, in the side of one of the hills.
Does this match with where we are on the map?
Roughly, you guys don't have a road to go off of anymore. But it feels like you guys have not been walking long enough to reach the crypt. You should have to walk for at least another hour.
Do we investigate a little further, or should we let it be for now? Swing by it on our way out. Your mic cut out, what'd you say?
I want to investigate.
I will... Are there any... Is the doorway trapped? Are there any, like, writing or anything?
So you're heading off towards the door.
Yes.
Okay. As you get closer, you'll see the door is open. It's just sort of a stone entranceway. It doesn't look trapped. It leads... The light's pretty dim, but it looks like it's just one small room with, like a stone structure in the center, sort of dug out into one of the hills.
I will light a torch and step into the room.
Alright. Can you make perception?
Perception. I was ready for a save of some sort. 16.
16?
Mhm.
Alright. The room is a very, very small tomb. There's a tiny, or not a tiny, but there's like a one-man, not very well-decorated stone coffin. It's just sort of a stone brick that seems to be sealed shut. And you see the walls are sort of roughly carved out of the stone in the hill. And on the walls is, in common, a poem just on repeat. That tells of a hound chasing the sun.
Does this align with any like stories or fables or anything? Like
History check.
No.
it's just what'd you say?
History check if you
Arlo
want to
said
know
no.
that. Arlo does say no.
9. So no.
Also,
Someone
the
picked his
room-
nose during that class.
The room is tight. Only like 3 of you guys are gonna be able to fit in there.
Even though
I
some
want
of
to
us
go
are
in.
midgets.
I want to go in.
Yes. Because you are just as wide, musical. You guys take up the same 5-foot slot. So Arlo, Kenshin, and Ahmed are in? Okay.
Hang on, I'm writing this down.
Oh, you rolled history. Not that you know of.
Anything else look of interest? Is there any like if there's anything stand out other than just like featureless stone in the poem?
There's just the poem on the walls, and then there's the tomb in the center, and that's it. The tomb is shut
That's
right now.
Shut. That's definitely bad vibes opening that up, especially whenever we know this place is cursed. I'm thinking if we do want to open this, we should wait till we've maybe cleared out whatever main crypt is here.
That's a pretty good idea.
Should come back later, yes.
Alright.
Let's continue on.
Are you guys gonna mark this or in any way, or you're just gonna hope you find your way back?
Doodle it on your map.
I will mark it on the map
You do
relatively
not-
where I think it is.
Okay.
I don't have anything to make it stand out.
Alright.
I do have navigator's tools, so maybe I can use those to estimate where we are.
Alright. We'll try that on the way back then. You guys continuing forward?
Yep.
Alright. You guys continue sort of through the hills. The hills seem to get larger as you guys get farther in, and you guys can see the mountain range sort of on the horizon very clearly now. Which you could see back from the city, but it's much sort of grander now, sort of surrounding you guys on most sides as you guys get deeper into the valley. As you guys get closer, you guys can crest one of the hills, and you see standing sort of nestled between the hills is the stone structure you guys have gotten very familiar with seeing.
Whee!
There's
Oh boy.
the large stone structure. There seems to be like skeletal or decomposing bodies sort of leading up to the entrance. There's seems to be a figure like sat up against one of the walls, and you see a very large skeleton of a dragon sort of draped over top, dead.
What's the freshest body here?
Investigation.
Can I assist? What was that?
Roll it with advantage. No, you got the
Rolling
9.
hot, baby.
Let's go. Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm done. There you go. I don't know who made the purple box of death, but alright. You can look through the bodies. You're no doctor, but you can tell that the ones that still have meat on them are probably fresher. And there seems to be the one that was leaned like up against the wall. As you get closer, you see is very heavily armored. And you don't know if there's bones in there or people in there, but there is sort of a tumble of armor in the corner.
Okay.
Is
as
it
we-
possible to do a medicine check to see if it's possible to figure out cause of death?
Yeah.
Okay, medicine check.
Can I
It
do a
is
medicine
a
check?
6.
Because the cleric seems like something the cleric should be checking.
Probably, but he said it, so there you go.
Yo, get the
Oh.
bad rolls out now. Get the bad rolls out now.
Again, Fel, you can. There is no, like, obvious sign of death between all of them. Who are you investigating, the armor or just all the bodies?
Probably the armored man.
Okay. As you go up to the armor isn't blemished past what looks like travel and a few fights. Like, there isn't a massive gaping wound or anything. You do, as you get closer, you see that the armor sort of shifts a little bit as you get closer.
Ooh.
I will take out my weapon and I'll just try to signal everyone to stay back and slowly move away.
Okay. You're just backing up?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I am going to sling my cannon over my shoulder, unfold the clockwork legs, and put a jolt of magic down through it to power it up.
Okay.
Oh boy. Rerolling initiative soon.
The cannon is not quiet.
Yes.
Okay. As the cannon starts whirring up, you see the pile of armor sort of jolts up and looks at you and goes, "Oh, fuck!" And sort of like starts clambering up and tries to reach for his sword.
Well, hey, dead or alive, dead or alive? Are you?
It's like, who the fuck are you? And
Who are you? Are you part of this crypt? Are you an adventurer?
He sort of
What the heck?
pauses, seeing the cannon drawn at him, and he goes, "Maybe we should lower our weapons." And he sort of slowly
draw
puts
my
his
axe.
hands up.
I make the cannon turn around and face the opposite direction.
Alright.
I relax a little bit.
Were you drawn here? Are you part of this crypt? Are you some sort of necro? Are you a skeleton? Are you defending this?
He
I'm gonna
looks
hop
at-
up to it and take a good look.
The helmet looks at you, Ahmet, and sort of shakes the head. And then he looks at the bunny walking up to him, and you see he goes, hey, stay back. And as he tries to step back, you see he puts pressure on one of his legs and crumples to the floor.
Oh dear.
What a piece of shit.
What? What a piece of shit.
You guys are terrible.
I'm just being cautious.
My
He-
character looks like she's trying to get him back together.
Alright, are you gonna try and heal him?
More like the foot bone's connected to the arm bone, except cracked.
So roll medicine? Alright. As
Just gonna
you
reassemble him like a Tinker Toy.
as you walk up, you see he sort of looks at you closer and goes, you're a cleric then.
Yes, sir.
And he sort of grumbly like, I suppose you can take a look at it. And he sort of sits back and lets you take a look at his leg. You see that the armor on the leg is a bit more battered, and there's a lot of blood, and it's been kind of half-assedly bandaged. But he's clearly not medical and doesn't really know what he's doing past basic, like putting a splint. So you can...
alive?
Is he what?
Do it right.
He's like a living person.
There's blood. Like, he has a helmet on, and armor, but presumably, yeah.
I think we're safe for now.
I thought it was a skeleton.
I thought it was an animated suit of armor.
Wow,
I was not confident.
we're not good at this. I put my axe away.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not good at a lot of things, Dizzy.
Yeah, we got practice.
While musical bandages him up, he'll go, "So, you all are here for the curse, then?"
Well, no.
And curse.
He'll sort of look at you expectantly, Arla.
We already have it. We don't want it.
Swear to God. He...
Yes, and we are trying to solve this thing.
Stop it. Figure it out.
Well, you've got the bingo for using the parent.
I'm gonna stab that fucking eye right in, well, right in his eye. But
You're welcome to try. I came here seeking the money, but clearly it didn't work out too well for me.
I'm not here for money. I don't care about money. Too wholesome.
Did you try to walk into the crypt alone?
I had someone with me, but he didn't make it out.
What happened in there?
We went in, there were a few skeletons, we were cutting through them pretty well, and then my friend went down to archer fire. I had one of the bastards break my leg, but I crawled myself out of the entrance.
Is that as deep as you guys got? Like, just sort of inside the entrance?
Yeah, we just got to the first sort of room.
You didn't encounter any traps?
Not that I saw. I'm sure there will be something in there. Place
I'll
seems to
take
be a
your
bit
word for it.
nasty. You lot are welcome to head in there. I don't see what you'll manage to do, but...
Worst case
Is there any other
scenario,
information you learned that could help?
What did you say, Musical?
She's asking if he learned anything else that might be helpful.
Gods
Layout, that sort of thing.
no. We went in, he went down, I went out. It was very straightforward. I'm not much of a thinker, and he sort of lifts his thing and taps his helmet a few times with his knuckle.
fair enough.
Hmm.
Well, would you be good to continue to be out here alone?
Been here for a few days so far.
Alright then.
That's gross.
That's gross.
Yeah.
That's gross.
You're not gonna make it, man.
He sort of...
Just sitting here festering.
The helmet turns to you and he's like... And...
And,
I do mercenary work.
oh,
The goal
Not
isn't to make
anymore.
it out of everything.
Can't
yeah.
get paid if you're dead though.
God, that sucks.
Looks like I'm not getting paid.
I don't have cure wounds prepared this time around.
I do, but I'm not gonna waste it on him.
Kind of was. Yeah, my character's kind of was planning on keeping it in her back pocket.
That's definitely on the bingo board. That's...
What? Making bad decisions?
No, the fucking I don't know about healing this guy.
I don't think we're going to put that on the board.
It's
I
unwholesome.
also did my good Samaritan stuff.
I think that counts as unwholesome.
Yeah, no,
I-
that line's been crossed quite a few times already.
I take out a healer's kit out of my backpack and I hand it to Lana. If you're able to use this to help him, go ahead.
Lana, you can do about all the work you've already done, which is you've gotten him fresh bandages, you've cleaned up the wound, and you've set his legs straight, but other than that, he's just sort of here.
can try to get you on our way out, assuming we come out of this alive.
He sort of looks at you and pauses, and then he laughs to himself for about 30 seconds.
Oh,
He goes, yeah, you're welcome to get me on your way out, sure.
Alright then. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Am I able to stealth in to the entrance?
Yeah, you can stealth.
Okay, I'll show everyone that I'm going ahead, and I am going to stealth in.
Okay.
And I roll stealth. I rolled 17.
Let us bring you guys to the thing.
Map!
do you know Thunderclap can be heard from 100 feet away?
It's like the whole point of Thunderclap, yeah.
No?
Don't use
This-
it. I feel like that's a threat.
That does seem
So
like a
what?
threat.
Make it sound like a threat, like hostility.
Ah,
I'm glad you took point, because I was about to send my giant brass cannon clanking through.
Yeah.
I also have night
That's
vision,
precise
so
for
that's
sure.
why.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, Fergor is the only thing with dark vision, I'm pretty sure.
My replicate goggles of night I can't use yet, because Dizzy has a +1 battle axe. Or Arlo, my bad.
And I do possess 60
Thank you.
feet, right?
Mm-hmm. Where's my... Here, let's get you more vision. From the entrance, you can see to about here. You see that the path sort of goes forward, and then the room ahead is very dim. Like you can see it in gray tones, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You see it's dark. There's what looks like some columns, some of them broken, some of them steady. But it's sort of a stone room.
Use your echolocation. There.
that's the
Uh,
echolocation.
That was it.
I am going to move upwards. I'm gonna assume like over yonder is like a corner from the entrance, right?
No,
No?
that is a straight.
I'm sorry, I don't see a wall, so I don't know. But yeah, I'll move up to here.
That is the wall, Fergor. Straight. It keeps going.
Okay. I'll move up to the corner. What do I see in the room?
You see... I don't know who the fuck joined as, like, the massive form. It's,
Ah,
again, sort of a stone room. You see there's a few corpses in there, like outside, sort of, some of them leaning against columns, some of them sort of just, like, strewn on the floor. On the right, there's a sort of elevated, like, walkway.
Oh.
Also, are people joining
on the left, so
him
like
below?
over here,
On the right.
on the right, so down
Yep.
below over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, as he gets out,
Um,
I want to be like near the stair.
Okay. You guys need to resize your boys. Stop drawing fucking
can't.
random ass lines on the screen.
I didn't
You should
mean
be able to if you put it out, yeah?
Mm-mm.
That does not make sense.
Oh yeah, no. I was gonna make it really big too.
I'm sure you were.
Yeah.
Also,
Thank you, whoever
everybody,
resized me. I'm on a Mac. It wasn't working well.
it's all good. Everybody pick
From-
what other colored dot they want, by the way, that isn't Fergor, since I don't think anybody else's character art ready.
I gave Dizzy his icon, so I don't know.
Dizzy
Yeah,
has two
I-
separate
but
pieces
then-
of artwork of his character, neither of
I
them are on
found-
Roll20.
No.
Oh, Jesus!
Well, that's...
Well, what the frick?
No, put it back down. I can resize it, but you need to put it on
Okay,
the fucking
yeet.
screen.
Full
Yeah.
art. Found the first image I could of a somewhat decent looking artificer.
That
It
was
is gonna
terrifying.
be. He's gonna be kind of stretched, I think, but
That's fine.
there you go.
Arlo's yellow.
Okay.
And then
We'll just assume you guys are all sort of stacked up at the entrance while Fergor
this
investigates.
guy, oh god, with a red dot will be my cannon.
Here, give me a second, Fergor, and I can show you the room.
Mhm.
How do you resize it?
This is the room. Also, yes, the unrevealed shit is walls. That is all floor.
So, okay, where do I see the most corpses?
Can I do the... Oh,
Next to Dizzy.
I have to go back to the move thing. There's a pile there, there's some back here, there's some here, and it looks like there's... You can see the outline of a few, like, up on this elevated bit.
Okay, so because I'm a goblin, a crack goblin, I shall use my agile climber and start slowly climbing around. So I'll climb
Where?
above.
Where
I don't
are you
know.
going to?
I
Are you just trying to climb up the wall? Or, like, onto the ceiling? Where are you trying to go to?
I'm trying to climb onto the ceiling and
Okay.
see the layout of potential enemies, as he did say that there were skeletons.
Can you not see the dots?
No. Like, we could see your pings, but that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look
Yeah,
at
all
the
we're
pings.
seeing is pink.
Here, I'll put something to mark it. Give me a second.
So,
You
ping
expect
over
us to
here,
remember things.
Ping over here.
Yeah, I fucking do, musical. Use your
And
brain.
here.
There are,
Why start
there
that-
are 5 of you. Somebody can remember where I pinged. Alright. Yeah.
Wait, the way you
Here,
continue to overestimate us amuses me.
Here, here, here. That's where you see either single corpses or piles of corpses.
Am I able to find some sort of a small rock and rubble and throw it like towards over here to see if I can beat out any undead?
You are
to the south?
currently hanging from the ceiling, but you can try and find something in your bag if you have something.
I want to take a couple of steps and see if I can sneak as well.
Alright, roll stealth. You can't see anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I get.
I will throw one of the unlit torches.
Okay. Can you ping where you're throwing it?
I'm gonna throw it towards this direction.
Okay. Dizzy, how far are you going?
I'm gonna get about to here.
Let me resize red. Apologies.
That's my turret.
Oh, turrets are... Okay, I got you. Is Sheng on the thing yet?
Oh, fuck.
Man, shut up.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Remember in Pokeroll, so you go to the character sheet and then you drag your name onto the screen.
You have to click the name, not the little icon next to your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is there no good elf artificer art?
There we go.
Yeah. And I can resize you so you're not fucking
Glad race class
gargantuan.
What do you say?
Bad race class combo. Not meta.
What, elf artificer?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does it?
You just said, why are there no images of it?
Oh, I mean, that is probably why, yeah. But also, isn't
Nobody makes
Artificer's
artificer
new? Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like Peacon's already ready to slap up.
A little bit. Okay, Fergor. You toss the torch here. As the torch sort of clicks and then, or like bangs and then rattles off onto the floor, you see it sort of rolls around the corner, and you see the corpses do begin to start shifting up and start sort of staggering forward.
Oh,
All of them?
Just the three around it. These three.
Okay.
can I see it now that there's a lit torch in there?
He's through
It's
an unlit
unlit.
torch.
Oh,
You guys just hear the crashing sound of the torch hitting the floor and then shuffling, and that's it. You guys, as of right now, cannot see anything.
Lana just remembered she has the light cantrip.
oh,
So she's
yeah.
gonna cast it on her maze,
Okay.
just to kind of use it as a torch.
How musical are you, Pink?
Yeah, I'm pink.
Okay. What's the area on light?
60, right?
Yeah, should be.
Okay. Fergor, you watch as the bodies sort of shift up, and you watch as they start moving like underneath you and forward towards the light from the tunnel.
To 23.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
Can
forward
I
now.
The 20-foot radius.
can I try to drop down and hit this one with the whip as a surprise attack?
Sure. Everybody roll initiative then.
Yay! Make sure you have your character selected when you do it, so you go into the turn order.
Yep.
My cannon just goes right after me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to roll initiative on cannon. I have to see what these guys' dex is.
I love my initiative roll.
Bro, am I playing Wyron? Jesus. I don't got a plus 14 anymore.
-1 from the two
I got a
buttons.
minus
Wow,
one
you
as well.
guys- You guys had a rough time of it?
It's the
Alright.
least agile bunny.
We're bunnies!
What's up, Shane? 14.
You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn, but no valid select. What?
Oh, make sure you're you have your guy selected.
Yeah, click your guy and then
Like
hit
the token.
Oh, you one. There we go.
It will be so hard to tell who's who.
Well, there's the names on the turn order.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Which is why I'm not, like, fucking tearing my hair out right now for Gordon. The names are
Do you
helpful.
have hair left to tear out?
I have hair.
Must be nice.
Imagine not having it.
Jesus. Okay. So, Fergor, you get your surprise attack. After that, it will be baddies, and then Kenshin, you again, Hothead, Arlo, Lana. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, Fergor, you're dropping and whipping, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm bringing down the mighty whip of fury.
Do your attack.
That's an 11 hit.
It might when I figure out how to delete the fucking X and the... Why is there a giant 12 here? Whose is that? Okay. Oh. Also, all of the thick pillars are full cover. The tiny pillars is just rubble, which would be like half cover. So keep that in mind. I know you guys aren't braining today, but I'm gonna need you to try and brain a little bit.
I'm gonna
I'll
try.
be happy if I remember my spell list.
You do have your spell list written in your character sheet.
Look, we can't all be using that fancy common sense stuff you're talking there.
That's true. Alright. 11 to hit. Let me... Sorry for the fucking lack of responding, Fergor. I have many tabs to click through.
It's
No.
okay.
11 does not hit.
That's what I thought.
You sort of fall and you see the whip cracks off the skull of one of the sort of skeletons shuffling forward, and its head just sort of snaps back and it starts shuffling, or continuing its shuffling. Is that your turn, Fergor?
Well, am I able to move in a little bit forward and do a punch as well?
Yeah, you can punch his bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you move like half movement.
Okay. Over here and still on the same guy. Punch
Okay.
over here. Does a
Hey,
14 hit?
Yes,
Can you
punch
delete
hits.
my token?
Yes.
He takes 8 damage of punching.
Goddamn. All right.
8 punch damages.
Ah.
Mighty Fist of Fury. And because
What
I
class
did,
are you again?
I am a monk.
Oh, okay. Hence the wall climbing, punchy.
All right.
Well, wall
So
climbing is
that
because I'm a goblin.
We're gonna have to
Freaking
That comes
craft
at
that
later levels.
at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Alright, you and Hothead are playing cards, not squares, but it's close enough. Alright, also let me zoom in on stream. There you go.
Yeah.
I need somebody to just do all of the producing. Also, anybody that hasn't, you can add your health and your AC to your character sheet by clicking the little gear and filling out the bars. I just do green health, blue AC, but you can do it in whatever order you want as long as I know what the fuck it is. But that means you can minus it off your character sheet instead of, or off of the token instead of having to use the character sheet to track your health, which is a
You
lot
can
easier.
also click the little space, like say we're at your health, tap -8 if you took 8 damage, and it'll do the math for you.
Mm-hmm.
It won't reflect that on your character sheet, though.
No, your character sheet just edit after combat. Just use the tokens while you're in combat, because it's a lot easier.
How's that? Okay.
Almost as easy as angering the DM.
Let's go. Alright, Fergor, is that it for your turn?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I think I got their attention.
You definitely got their attention. It is bad boy turn. Musical has the light. Wait, 5, 10, 15,
I'm all the way in the back,
20,
though.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So there's light
I
up to Fergor and no farther than Fergor. So Fergor, you
So
can
wait,
see the room.
is one
Everyone
square
else.
at-
What?
How many units is one square?
5.
5.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So there's light up to Fergor. Fergor's at like the edge of your light spell.
Is he? Are you
Nope.
still on the ceiling? I'm sorry, I didn't listen to your turn.
He did drop.
Okay. So I
The-
watched him. I watched
The
him drop
measuring
in like
stick
8
doesn't
fight.
work because the grid isn't on. Because this is not. This map had to be imported. So don't use the measuring stick. You gotta count the squares.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just 5.
What's up?
Each is 5.
Yeah, each square is
Well,
5.
it's like
5
bright
feet.
light up to 20 feet, and I think it's dim light beyond that.
Yeah. So you guys have bright, like halfway through the hallway, and dim up to Fergor. I believe. Alright. Zombo turns. I guess not Zombo, Skelly Boy turns. The two next to Fergor will walk up and attack you.
Mm-hmm.
This one is going to... What's their movement? 30, okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just gonna move there. This guy's gonna move here. And you see the piles that were sort of on the elevated bit start shuffling up and are gonna start throwing shit.
Fun!
Yay!
But I have half cover against them.
Yes. You have half
So
cover.
more AC.
People in the hallway do not. And half cover is +2 to your AC.
So if you're doing the throwing things, that is 22 against me. As of current moment.
Mm-hmm. This boy is going to lob at you. This boy is going to fire at Dizzy.
Okay.
Okay. We'll roll 2 dudes fighting in melee first. Oh. Never mind. Fergor,
Mm-hmm.
you get a lot of hits this turn. I apologize. You were very far ahead, though.
Oh shit! When I deleted my token, it took the turn order.
You can just scroll up. Your initiative was 3.
Yeah.
I can just add you to turn order.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Can the two in the back shoot in this hallway?
They can hit, like, Dizzy.
Okay.
He wouldn't have an angle on you guys because you're hugging the left wall right now.
Good.
Alright, like if we, where the fuck is the thing? This. This is helpful for that. Oh, wait, no. No, he can't hit you guys.
Just barely.
Just barely, but he can hit you guys. He's gonna shoot at Dizzy, though, because he's closest. I'll go off of that for now. Okay. Sorry, ads keep popping up, and it shifts how 5e Tools layout is every time an ad pops up, so I have to keep scrolling up and down. +4. So... How do rolls work in this? There you go. Okay.
Laresti?
Attack 1 to hit you, Fergor, is 21 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. What is damage? Okay, that's not that bad. You take 4 damage from that.
Ouch.
Attack 2 to hit you. 20 to hit.
He said
6 damage. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Cleric has a complex.
I rolled a 16 and a 17. I apologize. The dude lobbing the shit at you is +3. 11 doesn't hit.
nope.
The 2 skellies on your left and right on the range are gonna turn. And you see they sort of like very like mannequin like sort of lurch into themselves and yank sort of old either like rusted or half put together bows and start aiming at you.
Oh, fun.
That is 1 misses. 19.
No.
Alright, you're good. Now the dude shooting at Dizzy. You see the figure that stands up at the far. Fergor, you're the only one that can see this. He's in darkness for everyone else. But you see that it looks a lot more put together than the rest of the bodies in the room. Like it's wearing proper armor, like leathers and armor. It's not just sort of a shumbling mess. And you see it pulls out a longbow and starts aiming towards Dizzy past you in the hallway.
Can I scream duck?
No, it is not your turn.
Oof.
Dizzy, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm rolling well, I apologize.
That was
Oh,
a crit.
natural 20.
That was
Crit?
a freaking crit.
Yeah, crit's double damage dice, right?
Yeah.
Double the dice. Yeah.
I don't have the diamonds to resurrect my cousin.
Very sorry.
Are you
13
really?
damage. Dizzy.
Son of a bitch, that's half.
Oh.
You guys watch, those of you in the hallway, watch as Dizzy sort of walks up to help Fergor, and a large arrow just embeds itself into the plate he wears on his chest and sort of knocks him back a little bit.
Which
My
one is the
character
put
might have
together one?
screamed.
This guy.
The one with the hat.
Not the
Okay.
one with the hat. The one without the hat.
White hair.
Without the
Hat guy just
Okay.
lobbed a bottle of shit at Fergor.
Okay.
Guy with hair is the dude with the longbow.
Noted.
With that, Baddie's turn is out. Kenshin, it's your go. I'm going to briefly run through actions because this is your first D&D combat, sure?
Yeah.
So you
Wait,
have...
it didn't knock me back like.
No, it didn't physically
Like a
knock you
knockback,
back.
okay.
That's just flavor. You're good.
Okay.
I will let you know if you actually get, like, moved. So, Sheng, on your turn, you have a movement action, which is you can move up to your speed. Remember, each panel's 5 feet. I think you have 30 feet of movement, so you can move that many panels. You have a full action, which is like attacking something or like doing something. You have a free action, which is like shouting at someone, and then you have a bonus action, which is a smaller thing you can do that some of your abilities will say. It's like
I have a good
swim-
image for this on a different computer.
Hmm?
I have a good image that explains this on my other computer. I'll post it tomorrow.
I think we might have it in resources. Yeah, we do have it in resources. Shang, I'm sending this to you. This
Alright,
is super
cool.
helpful. And thank Musical, because I'm pretty sure she sent this originally. But yeah, this is what your different things can do.
And when in doubt, pecans on charge.
Reactions are usually by default just used for attack of opportunity. So if something is within 5 feet of you and moves out of 5 feet of you, you get to hit it for free. But if you
Roll
use
the
your...
one, by the way.
Musical.
Your initiative. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody else needs to make light real fast.
Musical cast light before the fight started.
Yes, I did. I casted a cantrip.
It's just
Yeah,
not
but
past
she's
Fergor
all
yet.
the way at the back,
Yeah.
and we can't see anything.
You guys can see the two like in melee with Fergor, and that's about it.
Okay, I'll walk forward. And then I cast. Okay, can I use prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation. Okay, what are you
Yeah.
doing with prestidigitation? That's an
Creating
interesting spell.
spark.
Okay.
It sounds
Create
like
sparks
digestion.
like, around the middle of the room.
Oh, for
Oh, it's only
light?
10. Yeah. For
Okay.
light. It's only 10 feet, so it'd have to be.
You can put it
Pedro,
like
right?
on the cover in front of Fergor, and that will hit 3 of them. Or you can put it on the dudes in the back if you want them to be lit up.
So they're kind of up on a pedestal type thing?
Yeah, this is the staircase up to them. They're like 10 feet up on a raised
I was too
platform.
zoomed in to see the stairs.
I'll.
I was too zoomed in to see the stairs.
No worries.
Just trying to make sure I'm picturing this right in 3D.
You can.
Actually, how far does a how much light does a torch give?
60.
Is it 60?
Oh, a torch might actually be 30.
I can
I have to
check
look.
this. Give me a second. 'Cause
Maybe I'll find that in that little circle off. 'Cause I can't
torch.
spell.
Torch gives bright light for 20 feet, dim light for an additional 20, so it's 40 in total.
Ah. Throw it in the middle of the room.
Yeah, you could light a
Yes,
torch
that'd be
and
different.
throw it.
That's what I was planning on doing.
Yeah.
Throw
I
it.
just found something on fire.
So
want to use your action to just fucking strong arm a torch into the room?
Yeah.
Alright. If you get the select tool, like the little mouse clicker, and hold left click, you can ping exactly where you want it, and I'll mark it.
Alright. Right here. About. Actually, right here.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys can see... Oh, wait, there's a square tool. I'm dumb.
I feel like whoever named that cantrip was just trying to be clever.
What, prestidigitation?
Probably. It was like that? Is that how light works? No. It's like that. You guys have light there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys can just barely see the two up top in the dim light, sort of behind cover. But everybody else you can now see a lot more clearly between musical and the torch. Alright. Is there anything else you want to do? Do you have any bonus actions you can take?
No.
Okay.
I feel like throwing a torch kind of hits the bonus action niche, right?
If you're pulling it out, lighting it, and tossing it, I'd consider
That's
it an
fair.
action. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's fair.
Yeah, that should be. That'll be my turn.
Alright. For Gort,
Okay.
what's the plan?
Whipping's the one on the top
Okay.
as first. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, of course.
And it's a silvered whip, so it should do 4 damage to the undead.
I see you.
You have a silvered weapon?
With all the gold that you gave us, yes.
I did
Six
say
damage.
not.
It amuses me so much for her.
I said not magic items, but I guess it's okay. We're fine. What?
Silver isn't magic.
Okay.
It's true.
So that, and then I'm gonna do flurry of blows, and I'm gonna spread it between the bottom one and the top one.
Okay.
So bottom one first, doing unarmed strike. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
He takes 8. Attack against the top one. Does a 21 hit?
Yep.
7
Seven.
damage.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
And now 3 of them should be aggroed at me.
Fergor tank!
Bottom one's gone. Bottom guy dead.
Let's go.
Where's the,
Let's
where's the
go.
little death marker?
I think that's a square
I
mark.
think Red X you can put on.
There you go. Death guy. You can knock the head out of bottom guy. The other two are now looking at you. Is that your turn?
I mean, yeah.
Hothead, your go.
Okay. Amet is going to move. Actually, first, the cannon is going to move 5, 10, 15 feet here. And
Alright.
then I'm going to bonus action with the force ballista. Attack. Wait, is this guy under half cover, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or a quarter.
Quarter cover, okay. Yeah, nah, I'll force ballista shoot this guy as my bonus action.
Okay.
Mm,
What's the
has
range
a
on the ballista?
120 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Is that short or max?
It just says 120 because it's a spell, technically.
Oh, okay. 20.
But not that it matters because 8.
Yeah, he's 90 feet away. Yeah, it does not hit.
Yeah, nothing. And then I will verify the range on a spell.
Yeah.
Okay, firebolt's also. I'm going. This time, Amet is going to move just right behind the cannon. And I'm going to firebolt. Am I able to see this guy, or is he too far behind the corner?
Check with the measuring thing. He's behind the corner.
Okay. Another firebolt at this guy, which is also 120 feet.
All right.
Frickin', where's the spell?
13 does not hit.
Figured. That's my turn.
You guys watch as the cover in front of the longbow guy just sort of gets battered by first the force ballista, then a firebolt, and you see his head sort of peek back up. It is Arlo's turn.
Like, what?
Is Arlo's turn?
It is Arlo's turn.
Okay, I gotta move into range. Is this 60 feet away from the dudes up top?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yes.
Okay.
Because it's 45 to base, then 10 up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Shatter here. The mechanics of it is a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point that I choose. They're gonna have to make Constitution saving throws and take 3d8 thunder damage, and if they on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. Creatures made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, metal, blah blah blah. Okay, that's fine. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna start to sing. Everyone's gonna hear me sing, and then they're gonna hear my voice drain away from like my surroundings and appear in between these two guys. As a sort of a sphere of musical magic appears to grow between them, blast outward from in the middle of them, hitting both of them for
Alright.
3 thunder.
What's the check?
It's Constitution.
Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it? Wait, hold on. Is it? Or is it just 3D?
For longbow guy, got an 8. For other guy, he gets 20.
Okay.
So it's 15 full, half on success?
Yep.
Okay. 7 to bottom guy, 15 to top guy.
Dope. It's also accompanied by a loud ringing noise that's painfully intense.
Let's go.
Yeah. And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna tell Cinder Lorfell a joke.
Okay.
Fuck.
Welcome back, DM.
Yay. Maybe you should check if the stream died.
Rip.
Because my internet sure fucking did. No, we're
You're
good.
rude.
Weird. Okay, that shouldn't have happened. I'm back. Sorry, what? I'm gonna tell Fel a joke and then it cut off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell Fel a joke. I look at Fel and I say, "Hey Fel, why do paladins wear chainmail?"
I'm a little busy right now.
And
You hear
as I say
hear
the
a girl
punchline,
from
my voice echoes replete with magic off the walls of the entrance of the crypt, and I say, because it's holy armor, and as I say that, like music notes float out of my mouth and surround you and glow for a couple seconds, and you have bardic inspiration now.
There you go.
It's a bad joke.
And it's a
I thought
fucking
Tasha's
magic
hideous
joke.
laughter was about to follow, not inspiration.
Same here.
It's a beautiful joke.
What'd you say?
It's a great joke. It's a joke. It's a joke that gives him an extra d6 on resisting an attack, attacking
Ooh.
somebody, potential damage.
Mhm.
If somebody casts a healing spell, he can throw an extra d6 on that.
Nice.
Any one of those things.
Mm-hmm. It's sort of a one-use
And-
ticket.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Lana, it is your turn.
So, how hurt was Arlo from that arrow?
It looked real bad.
It did look very bad.
Okay.
There's
It
bunny
looked
blood
about
on the
half
walls.
as much as you've ever seen him been hurt before.
Bunny blood on the walls.
Did my Discord die?
No, she just
Nope.
hasn't talked yet.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot push to talk was a thing. Okay, so I gotta
You're
get into range touch before I can use Cure Wound.
Mm-hmm. Cure Wounds is touch. If you have Healing Word, you
was
can
checking.
cast that.
A healing word is ranged.
I have it prepped. I have Guidance, Light, Spare the Dying. Oh, I do have Healing Word. Hey!
Let's go.
Oh.
Okay. For discussion. Okay, sorry, that's my fault.
1d4 plus
How do I
spell.
roll this sucker?
1d4 plus whatever your spellcast mod is, which I think
Okay.
is Wisdom.
Wisdom modifier. Three.
Nice.
You gain 5 health, Arla.
Let's go.
Oh, I can make it roll for me. Oh. It had popped up the cast at what level thing, and I didn't notice it because I was looking at the chat. I swear I have functional eyesight.
So good. What is?
So that's what she's going to do, is save her cousin. And she's not in melee range yet, so I can't do anything else.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that means it is their turn again. Sorry, I'm looking at things. Yeah, it's 3 things. My brain is gone. Okay.
Fair enough.
Here we are.
The one in melee and the one that Fergor whipped are going to look at Fergor. This one is going to stumble forward and attack Arlo. This guy is going to lob bottles at Fergor and Arlo. And the man with the bow is probably going to shoot at Lana, because you have light up. Actually, wait, is he in range of Hanan?
A longbow has like stupid range.
Yeah, it's 120.
That's like the short range, right?
Yeah, the long range is 300. That doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Well, it works as far as making sure you're not going to clip a corner or something like that.
Yeah, I did check that. That's what I was doing. He can hit all of you guys. You're gonna go for Arlo, or not for Arlo, for Ahmet then. Alright, we'll roll
Hit me.
for Fergor first. So, Fergor, melee guy into you, 18 doesn't hit. Range guy into you, 10 doesn't hit. Guy into Arlo, 15?
Yeah, that is.
Okay. That is, I believe, 1d6 plus 2. Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 2. 6 damage.
Okay.
The guy's lobbing bottles. He's gonna use multi-attack so that he can do 2 lobs. He's gonna hit Arlo and Fel. That is to hit Arlo 22.
Yeah.
To hit Fel 6. Doesn't hit Fel, hits Arlo. That is 1d8 plus 1 acid. 7 damage as well. Are you okay?
No.
Okay.
Just the way you said no was funny, sorry.
Arlo, you get the skeleton in front of you sort of stabs you in the side as the bottle flies forward and just sort of smashes into your chest. You feel a very distinct sort of burning sensation as it starts to eat through your clothes and onto your skin.
Don't like that.
The longbow guy is gonna peek up, and you see he draws another arrow and aims it down the hallway.
Hit me.
Don't hit me, I spare the dying.
8 to hit.
Negative.
Let's go. You see it sort of flies past you guys, and there's a loud ka-thunk as it lands in the wall next to you.
Okay.
That is it for their turn. Kenshin, your go.
Can I take Arlo's place?
No. You can walk up next to him, and he can take disengage to back out.
Okay.
But that has to
Which
wait till his turn.
Provoke an attack of opportunity.
If he takes disengage, he doesn't provoke attack of
Yeah,
opportunity.
I won't be doing disengage.
No? Okay. Then Arlo's gonna stay.
If Shang can see me, it looks like I'm not gonna disengage.
Arlo is angry and staring at the skeleton. He's not going anywhere. You can walk next to him, though. There is room next
I'll
to him.
walk next to him here,
Alright.
and I cast Blur on myself.
Alright. I don't remember what Blur does. I think it adds AC, right?
No,
Oh, it's disadvantage. Nice.
That's good. That's good. That's real good.
Let's go. Alright. You guys watch as Kenshin walks forward and his form starts to sort of stagger into sort of 3 separate Kenshins, jumping back and forth over each other as he sort of just staggers and walks next to Arlo.
That's weird shit.
Yeah. Is Blur... Okay, Blur's in action. Okay. You do have that for the minute or until you break concentration, which I think is a something save when you take damage, right? Con save when you take damage. What's the check on that? What's the DC?
I
Those
think
right
it's
there,
half of the
okay.
damage or above 10,
Oh, okay.
depending on what's higher.
That's interesting. Yeah. Fel, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do the whip first on the top one.
Yep.
Freaking Indiana Jones gremlin.
Does a 17 hit?
17 hits, yeah.
Okay, 8 slashing damage. And then I'm going to...
Okay. That's on the top guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, top guy's down.
Okay. And I'm gonna do Flurry of Blows, and I'm gonna spread it one on above me and one below me.
Yep.
Share the love.
So, top one, 24.
Yep, 24 hits.
Mm-hmm. 6.
Yep, he's down.
16 on the bottom.
Yeah, 16 hits.
6 on the bottom one.
Okay.
Break.
And since both top ones are down, I'm gonna move down 2
I'm
to
assuming,
give advantage to Kenshin.
I'm
next turn.
assuming you Flurry of Blows.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I said. Or
Yeah.
did I get cut out?
There is a lot that I have to look at, so I'm just double checking.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Hothead?
Alrighty. I'm going to make my cannon use its movement, walk up 15 feet. There. And then for my bonus action, I will use its protector blast. And so anyone within a 10-foot radius, I believe?
That
Or is
will-
out?
That's just going to be
Right.
Lana. So you want to move it 1 forward if you want to hit Kenshin and Arlo.
It only has 15 feet, so Force Ballista it is.
Okay.
I'll shoot over the top of the head of our bunny.
Also,
That
Fergor,
take.
silvered weapons, the only difference is that they count as magical for doing damage to things with resistance to non-magical. They don't
Okay.
have any undead statuses. You made me look this up, you absolute bastard.
If we're fighting just like skeletons or like zombies or whatever, they shouldn't have any
No,
resistance.
No, they
No,
have no
they-
magical resistance. They have resistance to, like, bludgeoning, I think. Speaking of, I should be applying that to your punches, but I keep forgetting. That's on me.
Okay, so yeah, I'm Force Ballisting this guy.
Okay.
Never mind.
11 does not hit.
Jesus, see, this is why I avoid roll 20 like the plague. It despises me.
You guys
He's
watch
Fergor
as
too.
everyone, including the skeleton, very narrowly dodges the ballista flying through 4 of you.
This is its first field test, okay? And I will point my screwdriver and then firebolt
Okay.
at the same guy. I'm
11
not.
does not hit.
Rip.
There is a
Ahmed
lot of
hurls-
projectiles flying over your head, Arlo.
That hurls profanities, and those don't work either.
Yeah, I
And
fucking
let's-
duck every
How
time
many
one comes
languages
past
do
me.
I know?
I'm just like,
Ahmet swears profusely in Elvish, Tithe, Draconic, and Common.
Alright, some of
And
you
that is my turn.
understand some of that.
I think I understood enough of that to just kind of turn bright red.
Yolana, you are standing right next to the cannon.
I understood all of
Yeah,
it.
so she's probably like crouched on the ground with her ears pressed against the side of her head.
Fuck.
Let me please.
I was trying to make it defensive, but this thing is not very fast.
Loud.
And that is my turn.
it's about to get louder. I'm not familiar with what a 15-foot cube is.
It is 1 in the center and then 2 on either side.
I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that. Everybody crowded around me. I'm gonna have to do a different thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna swing at the one in front of me. Wait, is it my turn now?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna two-handed battle axe him.
Okay. Do you have proficiency in the two-handed battle axe?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
From Valor.
Oh, okay.
But I roll
Gotcha.
a 1. I roll a 1.
You do roll a 1. Okay.
Oh,
You
yeah,
go.
also, I'm not gonna retcon this, but can I give myself inspiration with Bardic Inspiration?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, that makes more sense. than what you do.
Okay, I'm going to,
You'd have to have a massive ego for that.
I mean, it is
And I
Disney.
do. I'm going to, I yell back, at Ahmet. I say, hey Ahmet, why did the halfling stop dating his Warforged girlfriend?
Oh no.
Is
He's muted.
Hothead?
He said
That's you?
BRB. He's not
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, well, everybody else hears me say because she was too high maintenance, and then fucking magic leaves my lips and swirls around Ahmet.
Watch as Ahmed just
Granting him-
stares at you blankly for the entire experience.
That sounds about right.
Alright.
That's how everyone's been reacting to your.
Remind him he has inspiration when he comes back.
Yeah.
Alright. I will do things about nat ones in the future. I'm not gonna do that now because we went very quickly through it and it's the first combat, but keep that in mind. Lana. It is your go.
Right.
I am far worse off than I was before if you want to rush up and touch me.
Yes.
He's not looking too hot right now.
Sorry, my character.
Nah, that crit at the start of the fight really took the wind out of my sails.
Sorry about that.
Hey, crits happen.
Cure wounds. Actual healing.
Let's go.
Hey, 8.
All right.
Back on
Did
your
you
feet.
add your spellcasting?
Yeah. That's plus
Okay.
whiz.
All right. 13's a healthy number.
Back to
oh
half.
wait, hold on. I have the ruler selected. There we go.
I'm trying to figure out, remind myself of how I track how many spell slots I've blown.
I just do it like on the spell page.
Yeah, if you go to your character sheet on spells, it says slots total and slots remaining, and you can click slots
right.
remaining down. Yeah. Is what you used healing word and cure wounds. You're at 2 slots.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah, you're at 2 slots remaining on level 1.
we're gonna need a long nap after this.
I don't know if that's the best idea, but
I know.
you are welcome to try. Is that your turn, Lana?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm still not in melee range, unless I'm like gonna reach my mace around Arlo.
We should try and poke it through.
I'll duck.
I'll hit him through the big hole in Arlo.
Huck it out. Just throw the mace.
It is now Batty's turn. Hothead is back. Hothead, you have inspiration. Dizzy told a bad joke.
A very bad joke.
The joke was, why did the halfling stop dating his Warforged girlfriend?
Oh god.
Because she was too high maintenance.
Okay.
Although I can also be an artificer as well.
I thought you'd like that.
Appreciate it.
Melee guy's gonna swing at Fergor. Lob guy's gonna throw at Arlo and throw at Kenshin. Longbow guy's gonna shoot at... We'll shoot at Lana. The fucking scream.
You saw that.
Alright. We'll do lobs first. So, into Shang, does an 11 hit? I don't know what your AC is. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Arlo, does a 19 hit?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
You're also excited about that.
It hits so good.
D8 plus 1.
It's Dizzy! This is why we can't have nice things!
Kenshin, you take 8 damage. Arlo, you take 9 damage. Fuck me.
Oh yeah, max
What is
damage. Let's go.
I tried to give y'all some help, but my cannon's low.
Arlo,
Beta
you're
testing. Beta testing.
getting pretty battered. longbow guy into hothead. 9, he misses again.
Let's go.
You watch as the bow sort of, the acid gets lobbed, and you guys see the sort of smoke rising from Arlo and Kenshin, and he tries to aim through it but misses. Ahmet.
Joke's on you, we both can't hit anything.
Melee guy into Fergor, 13 misses. He sort
Nope.
of reaches a sort of rusted sword and sort of bangs it on Fergor, but doesn't get much done. Kenshin, it's your turn.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Because I'm Hexblade, if I swing my sword, does it's based on charisma instead of strength, right?
Yeah, you get to use your charisma mod for the 2 hit and the damage.
You also get advantage because flanking with Virgo.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Flanking damage.
You just roll normally, but you get to pick the higher number instead of just left number.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
I will cast Branding Smite as a bonus action.
Okay.
Level.
Okay. That's 7 radiant added to next hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will draw my sword, two-handed, and then stab this one.
All right. Yeah, fucking 21 hits.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Rolls the damage.
Yeah, roll damage.
How do I do that?
Click on the word
longsword.
longsword. Yeah.
Two-handed in the chat.
Click on the. Oh, okay.
Okay, 13 plus 7 does kill the skeleton.
Do they take extra from radiant?
I don't think they're actually weak to radiant.
Okay.
They're not.
I don't know if it. I mean, they're not gonna get much
There
better.
are things that are, skeletons are not. You guys watch as Kenshin unsheaths his sword. It starts sort of glowing a burning hot, and he very swiftly annihilates the one skeleton left.
Nice.
There are now just the boys
1,000.
in the high castle.
1,000-degree knife versus a skeleton.
Kenshin, is that your turn, or do you want to move?
Which one of these are dead? Are all of these guys dead?
All of them are
Melee
dead.
dead.
I haven't put the little crosses on them. Give me a second.
Has anyone besides Arlo taken damage yet?
I've taken
Negative.
damage.
Yeah.
I
and
have.
Fergor.
I missed that. Sorry.
All the party that isn't
I
you
know
and
I have
Hothead
enough gear
taken
bullets
damage.
for all of you.
Can I go behind here for full cover?
If you go to this spot, you'll have full cover from both. If you go to this spot, you'll have full cover from longbow guy, and like half from lob guy.
I will go here then.
There you go. They cannot see you anymore.
And that's my turn.
All right. Fel.
So they're on a platform, right?
Yeah, they're 10
Which
feet up.
one's the big one? Let's see. Oh, I will be able to easily run up and climb, right?
That does not actually give you speed. You have to count the squares.
Okay. So.
What's your
let's
movement?
do it.
30?
40.
You can get to
40
the
gets
base
you
of
to
it.
the top of it. Yeah.
I can get to the base of it.
Yeah.
And if I do Step of the Wind,
Yeah, you can climb up.
okay, I'll use Step of the Wind. Losing the last of my key, and I will just run up. I will climb like a demon sponge I am, and I'm gonna whack this one.
Oh my gosh.
Is Step of the Wind bonus action?
Yes.
Gotcha. Alright. Go for whack.
Does a 12 whack?
No. 12
Oh.
does not whack. You guys do watch as Fel sort of just clambers all the way across the floor and then up the wall and starts attacking the two at the top. Fel, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, for this turn, I am reduced to 18 AC.
Oh, because you Step of the Wind him?
Instead of attacking.
Hothead, it is your turn.
Excellent. Can't wait to miss. Seeing that there's still a decent amount of people here, I'm going to send my cannon forward 15, and then bonus action Protector.
Okay.
So I believe that's Arlo and Lana.
The bunnies!
Y'all both get 5 temporary. Actually, wait, no. Wait, why does Protector have a roll to hit? Y'all both
Five
get
to
7
what?
temporary hit points. Need to get rid of its ability to attack.
I would add those in the red bar since you're not using that anymore. Or right now.
My red bar has the movement speed. And what am I adding?
You
'Cause
7
Hothead is
temporary hit
super quiet,
points.
even though I've blown him up all the way on
You get 7 temporary hit points.
7 temporary.
I will log that on my character.
And I will move 30, and I'm gonna firebolt this dude.
Alright?
Hopefully. No, I'm not.
No.
Why are so many 11s?
Curse?
One day.
Dear God!
Alright, is that your turn?
I'm
Yes!
getting funny.
Arlo, it is your go.
Okay.
Okay.
You have 11, Arlo?
These are rolling a lot of 11s today.
4 plus the 7 temporary.
Just
Hold
put 7 in the temporary slot and 4 in your main slot.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We like to make things complicated, Peacock.
How far is the range on the Protector? Is it just adjacent?
I think it's just he uses it and then you have it for the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I think it
Then I'm
applies
gonna
it.
move. I'm gonna move to full cover.
Okay.
I'm gonna peek around it, and I'm gonna do shatter again here,
Okay, just
like
to
out
hit
of
the...
range of Forgor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And from across the room, people hear Arlo's voice scream, "I fucking hate acid." As shatter goes off for a second time.
It is con save, yeah?
Yeah, please stop. Please stop. Okay. Pings from DnD kept covering the chat, so I couldn't roll. Are you fucking kidding me?
3 damage. Plus 2. 18 passes. So he takes 1 damage.
I assume it does. I have no idea what the save
It's probably
check.
your spell save DC. It's on your character sheet.
Yeah.
What is your spell save DC?
No idea.
On your it is 14. Okay. Also, that means you're
Yeah,
out
it
of...
passes, so he takes 1.
Yeah, you're out of second levels, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
No, I'm gonna, oh yeah, no. No, that's my turn.
Alright. Lana.
Thinking. She's gonna try and find a spot where Pew Pew Boy can't hit her. Since this guy's dead, can I move my character on top of him?
You're what?
Just kick builds into. Can I move my character there since the other token is dead?
Mm-hmm.
This guy can still hit you.
Yeah, you'll have half cover, but...
You can move, like, here.
You can move next to Kenshin, or in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And she's just kind of silently praying that Arlo stays alive. She knows she's starting to run away.
Arlo's having a bad time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think that was all the movement speed.
Arlo's okay now. He got full cover.
Alright. Before I go into bad guys, Hothead, how long does the temporary last? Is it just for combat duration?
Let me verify, but I'm pretty sure it's until, yeah. It's either that or until broken.
If it's still broken, that's fucked. Because you can't just pop that before entering anything.
That's true. Let me see. Artillerist. Oh, just cannon protector. All it says is the cannon emits a burst of positive energy that grants itself and each character of your choice within 10 feet of it a number of temporary hit points equal to 1d8 plus your intelligence modifier. That's it. And this is from 5e tools.
Yeah,
Put it in the chat. I have it copied. It's the shield one. I'd assume it at most lasts till like the next day.
I'm checking rules on temporary hit points.
Like clears after a long rest, if I had to take a guess. I think it's
Okay, they last until long rest.
okay. Yeah, it says
Hey.
8 hours.
Oh, if it has a duration for you, then it's that duration. The default's long rest if it doesn't give you a duration.
I just looked it up and it lasts 8 hours.
Okay. You're set until those
This
go
won't
down.
last 8 hours, right?
Oh, we can hope, we can hope.
I'm gonna only let you do that in combat, though.
Yeah, nah.
Because I'm not going to let you just stack those infinitely.
I didn't even think about that until
Yeah.
you pointed it out. So
No,
Broken.
none of that.
luckily
Alright.
for you, I ain't no strategist. I'm stupid.
Bad guy's turn. Oh! I could have made your life much worse, Dizzy. I apologize.
Yeah?
Yeah. The longbow guy next to Fergor is gonna draw his longsword and pop multi-attack. The
Oh.
guy beneath you is going to... Sorry, let me check. Yeah, he'll scratch at you. He's got claws. Alright.
Oh no.
Longbow guy is going to pop life drain, and then he's going to do a longsword hit. So... check.
So
This
if you want
is-
to just start rolling that once, Peacock.
I'll work on it. Longsword, life drain.
Nope.
Nope, we're
No.
good. Bottom guy with claws is 17, which is no.
Nope.
Alright, you're good. Kenshin, your turn.
I'm about to snipe this motherfucker with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, you're gonna have to move forward one, and then you can do that.
This gremlin is made of steel.
This gremlin is made of fluff.
23 hits. 6 to top guy.
Use the floor.
Yeah.
Go. Alright, you've thudded him with Eldritch Blast. Fowl, it is your turn.
Webs the top one, wags the bottom one.
Go.
You have
Whip.
inspiration.
He does have inspiration.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
I'll use inspiration for hitting then.
Do you have to pop
Roll
it
an
before?
extra. No.
Or is it after?
Oh, hold on.
Can he retroactively use inspiration, or does he have to call inspiration before? Because I do not know how the fuck Bardic Inspiration works.
The creature can wait until after it rolls to
Okay.
tweet D20 before deciding to use Bardic Inspiration die.
Alright, you can roll your d6.
But it must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails.
Ah. Well, we'll allow that this time, because it wasn't clear. We're good.
Okay. 13 does not hit.
No, 13 does not hit.
Okay. Whack on the bottom one.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Let me check. That does hit.
He
5.
took 5 whacking damage.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hothead, you also have inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I realized that post firebolt.
Yeah, and it's the good kind. It's the
As opposed to using
it's the
fire
valor
type.
kind. You can use it for everything, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, crap. Okay. Freaking force ballista
Alright.
on white hair.
Go.
I have too many character sheets open.
Imagine how I am right now.
Inspiration.
Okay.
How?
Just
how
roll a
much
d6.
inspiration die? Okay. Jesus.
That's it. That's the way.
That was to hit the white guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't need inspiration, but
Ah, okay.
you did use it up, because I'm not allowed to tell you if it hits or not before you call the thing. Yes, a fucking 20 hits, though.
4 force damage.
Alright?
When after the bolt hits,
Mhm.
there's like a little like a shimmery ghost image of Arlo winking.
Okay, sort of pops up next to him.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotcha.
I don't think I carved that into my cannon. I might have to fix that. And then I will point my screwdriver at him and aim huck a firebolt.
Go.
Actually, hang on. Let's see if I got any other shenanigans.
Shenanigans!
Oh no.
60.
Who is
Just
this?
because you're with melee range of the two people we're trying to kill.
Right, friggin'.
Oh, there's just a giant Arlo in the shadows. Okay, I'm gonna delete that.
You know what? I'm gonna pick up a rock off the ground
Sorry.
and cast
You're
catapult.
Yeah!
Okay, you can.
Oh
find some rubber.
no!
Rip Fergor.
It should be I think it's a spell attack roll?
Yeah, it looks like spell save
Oh, no, it's a
DC
dex
is
save.
14.
So, Archer, make a dex save.
Okay.
Do I also have to make a...
No,
It's not
it's a
AoE.
pebble.
It
Okay.
ain't a pebble, it ain't AoE.
Does cover add to dex
1 to
saves?
5
It
pounds.
does. Okay.
So Ahmet pulls out a tiny clockwork catapult, sets it on the ground, loads a rock into it, and then launches it.
That's d20 plus 4. 7. Alright, you hit. How much is it? Easy.
D8. 7.
Alright. As watch as the
Turns out
fucking a pebble flies and just hits him straight in the forehead. He sort of staggers backwards.
Ahmet puts the catapult back into his bag, and that is my turn.
Alright. Arlo, it is now
Mine's
your
kind of
turn.
looking like that looks like fun.
Okay. I'm gonna slump. I'm just gonna sit down with my back against this wall,
Mm-hmm.
then take a breather, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna Cure Wounds
Lana's
myself.
trying to keep prayer of healing in her back pocket for when all this is done.
That's a good idea.
Because, well, it's the only multi-heal I have.
Mm-hmm.
Level
Alright.
8.
Nice.
Okay, I'm good. That's me. I'm just
Alright.
sitting down.
Lana, it is now your turn. What will you do, Lana?
Sorry. Might ask for a restroom break soon.
That's right. After this
she's-
combat, we'll take the, like, 10.
Let's see. Yeah, because I got like an hour and a half left. She's gonna stay close to someone who's more likely to pull aggro than her.
Okay, you huddle up next to Kenshin.
Is Kenshin
Sorry.
still blurring?
Yeah, Blur should still be out.
He's actively trying to avoid aggro.
Well, see, what they're gonna do is they're gonna look for the clone with the self-preservation instinct.
Mm.
Fair enough.
That's how you handle Mesmers and Guild Wars too. Basically, she's kind of using her small size to wait until the things are dead, and then she's gonna heal everyone and apologize. What for? I don't know.
Fair enough.
Sometimes my neuroses get passed on to the character.
Sorry, I'm back. Okay, is that your turn, Lana?
Yeah.
Okay. Bad boy's turn. Bow guy is gonna disengage. Alchemist guy is gonna keep clawing at Fergor. Why is there a fucking fly in here? Jesus Christ. Okay. He's gonna disengage. What is his move? Am I blind? I am blind. There you go. Okay, he's gonna disengage, and then he's gonna run down here. Alchemist guy is gonna claw at Fergor. $13 doesn't hit. Alright. That is their turn. Kenshin, it is your go.
Move up here.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast this one.
Go for it. Yeah, 27 hits. And you
Nat
crit.
20!
So that's,
Yeah, okay, looks like it does the math for
Does it?
No, it did.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
adds the
it did.
D10. It did the 1d10 plus 5 and the extra d10 for crit.
Very cool.
Good shit. Alright, that's 10 damage. As he sort of starts running, you pop out around the corner, toss the Eldritch Blast, and you feel the fucking impact into it as it sort of hits the corner of the room. That is 10. It is looking worse for wear. Fel, it is your turn.
Push him down.
Push
I
him
can't.
down.
There's crumble.
Mm.
So whip on the bottom guy.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, 14 hits.
8 slashing.
Alright.
I'm gonna assume not dead yet.
He is not dead.
Do the fist damage? Does a 16 hit?
Yep, 16 hits.
7
Alright.
bludgeoning.
He's not dead yet. He is looking low, though.
Gee,
You have battered this poor skeleton.
And I will
skeleton's
move
got more
closer to
hit
the
points, and
exit.
He has like Q points.
You'll what?
I'll move
Skeleton's
around
got
this way.
Okay. Do that. I only have them back so you guys could see the cover. Alright.
Oh,
Oh god. Okay. Let's see how badly I missed this time.
Are you aiming at bow guy
Uh,
or at top guy?
okay, bow guy, the cannon is going to move down here, 15 feet to get a clear shot.
Okay.
And force ballista time. Please. I beg you.
yeah.
Ah!
5 hits. Roll damage.
4.
Alright. You guys watch as the sort of the put together undead that was making its way towards the exit. It takes the Eldritch Blast to one half of its body and then is absolutely just blown apart by a force ballista. It is gone.
Red.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the little cross. There you go.
Then this guy's still kicking, right?
Yep, he is hanging on by a thread.
I will. 5, 10,
Hanging on a
15. Move down
thread.
here
Thank you, musical.
and do the old screwdriver point and then firebolt.
Alright.
9.
9 does not hit.
Yeah, nah. Then I will free action, fidget around in my bag, pull out a different screwdriver, and then I end my turn.
Alright, fair enough. Arlo, it is your turn.
Okay. Can I dash and climb in the same turn, or is climb like a whole
I
thing?
think dash is your entire turn.
Yeah, dash is a full action. You can dash up to it and then use your movement to climb. I think climbing, you don't have a climbing speed, right? So it's what, half?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can dash and use like B climbing for part of your movement, but it will still have the penalty for climbing.
All right, I'm gonna try that.
Okay. What is your base movement? 30 or 35?
Oh yeah, it's 30.
Okay. So you have 60 total. It's gonna be 20 movement cost to get up the thing. So yeah, you can
35...
barely clear it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. With dash,
All right.
you have one movement, but you can get to the edge.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There.
All right, you are up there now.
I get up there and I say, hey, fucking acid guy, remember me? The acid riddled person.
The sort of battered skull with its jaw hanging off sort of like turns to you and like slowly starts shaking its head.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
seems
it's
panicked.
coming. It's the end of my turn.
Okay. Lana, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna move.
Okay.
She has a feeling that Arlo's doing a thing again.
Yeah, you can move up to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
She's mostly just trying to get within the yelling range. Please don't get yourself killed. I don't want to have to deal with your mother.
I have so much temporary HP.
7. Boy.
Don't wanna
We
waste
take
it.
those.
Alright. Bad Boy's turn. He will try and square up and scratch at Arlo. Let's see. 6, he does not hit.
Yeah.
He's terrified. The persona's too strong. Kenshin, it's your turn.
Your presence is overwhelming.
I wanna fucking Matrix dodge the claw.
Like lean backwards that goes over.
Yeah, like
okay.
way too much backwards.
I got you.
From here, can I snipe this guy?
He'll have half cover, but you can't hit him.
Yeah, do that.
Go for it. Yeah, 23 hits. Alright. With that, combat is over.
Yeah.
Let's watch as
Woof.
the Eldritch Blast drops the last skeleton, and we're gonna go on break for like 10 minutes.
Coffee time.
Oh.
Coffee time, get water,
Oh,
go
yeah.
to the bathroom, get food, whatever you need.
Yo,
We'll
fucking
be back
warlock
in like 10 to 15.
with max charisma kind of busted.
Yeah, no, you do a lot. The downside is that you have the 0 AC.
That's true.
Yeah.
After the Eldritch Blast hit the skeleton, Arlo just starts fucking beating the shit out of his corpse.
Alright, there isn't... The bones are no longer held together, but you can kick the pile around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Incredible. Also, now that you guys are done, I will preemptively reveal, like, room in full. so you guys can see exits and such.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Also,
I
I'm just
will
gonna
I'll explain to you what those are when we get back.
I'm gonna shunt my sword into an extra dimensional pocket.
I'm gonna throw another heal on myself.
Okay. I'd wait to do that because Musical might want to do prayer.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, that's right.
I would wait until you guys have everybody back and you're out of break to do things like healing or searching things, because
Yeah, smart.
who knows what the fuck this party wants.
Even on like a nat 1, I still got 6 out of it.
Yeah.
Yes, what?
Also, by the looks of things, this may be a 2-part dungeon.
Was a long ass combat.
Yeah, so, Shang, you now see why I no longer try and do combat every session. It's because that actually went phenomenally fast. Like, nobody was held on their turns super quickly. It was just, there's 5 of you, so it's gonna take a while.
Yeah. Also,
yeah.
we tired.
I would like
Yeah,
to point
everyone's
out
sleepy.
while while everyone was doing their attack, I looked at my like attacks. I'm like, wait, where the fuck's my long sword?
Yeah.
So I just like, scrambled to find it
Fuck.
in the items tab.
Amazing.
And then I was like, wait, what the fuck? This is strength. I can do shit with this. And then I remembered.
You get your charisma mod. Let's go.
Is saving throw, saving throw would also be charisma, right?
For your magic, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if any of your magic causes a save, it'll be a charisma save. Unless it explicitly states otherwise.
Got it.
Like, some spells will go, this causes a dex save, and then obviously it's a dex save. If the spell's just, they roll a save against your spell save, then that's charisma for you.
I gotcha.
It's like wisdom for musical, charisma for dizzy, I think int for hothead. Yeah. Yeah. No, I like this format of we're gonna do sessions where you guys are more combat focused and sessions where it's more RP focused, because there are too many of us to fit all of that into one session without going for like 6 hours.
Gotcha.
But I will try and keep a mix and not just force you guys into one or the other. If I can. Oh, I have to add the little cross to the dude Dizzy's kicking the shit out of. There we go.
Really did just see Dizzy get fucked up.
Yeah, Dizzy got
times.
roughed up. I'm sorry, Dizzy.
No, it happens.
I only took 8 damage. I thought I'd take more.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought I'd take more than 8.
We have 2
True.
in temporary HP. We're okay. I took a shit ton of damage. I'm still in a good spot.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Did I do my tanking job?
You did in fact do the
I
tanking
mean, you
job.
did tank, yeah?
He did tank it.
Even though the beginning of the combat kinda terrified me.
Yeah, that'll happen though.
Because I got half health right off the gate. I'm like, oh no. It's one of these nights.
What else can I do with this? Fucking prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation's mostly helpful for not combat.
It was helpful for the torch.
It is helpful for the torch.
Prestidigitation is good shenanigans.
I
Yep.
can clean an object no larger than 1 cubic foot.
Which is
Yes.
very useful if you are a soot-covered noble.
Yeah, you can cast it multiple times because it's a cantrip. So you can sit and prestidigitation yourself 1 cubic foot at a time to clean yourself.
That's why it
Let's
doesn't.
go. I can make something taste better up to 1 cubic foot.
Yeah, you gotta own shaft rat somehow.
Arlo's gonna make
I was
it.
gonna say that.
No,
makes
no,
it
it's
shaft
not.
rat.
It's non-living, so I can't.
Oh,
I can
Arlo's
make a
gonna
Well,
make it use it on
it's
his
not
mind.
living anymore. If it's meat, it's not
Oh, that's
living.
true.
Yeah.
True.
You
No, it's gonna
cannot.
make the live shaft rat taste better.
Yeah, you can't eat a live shaft rat. but
Only 1 cubic foot of the shaft rat. Though.
I don't think
That's
a
a
shaft
lot.
rat's all that big,
True.
especially when cooked and chopped
True.
up.
If there's multiple shaft rats.
That's true.
It's
You
a
have to
can't-
do it one at a time.
So that's how we lived off of shaft rats.
Make it taste better.
Salt and prestidigitation.
I made it taste like fucking steak.
That's what it takes. Bruh, I'm pissed.
I can have the effect up to 3 times of non-instantaneous effects active at a time, and then I can dismiss it.
Dizzy.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What? You
What's
you don't want
what's
those.
Dizzy doing?
Why are they eyebrow extensions?
I love that part.
Yo,
There's-
wait, I can make something have a faint odor.
You get 50 out of 100
I can
pieces.
do that as well, actually, with my infused magic item.
Can make it stink.
I can. Let me see.
I'm gonna grab
Oh
something,
no, never
I'll be
mind.
right back.
Sound I'm thinking of.
Man, Eldritch Blast really does have a range of 120.
Maybe you can double that with with an invocation. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know I can double it. I can
Eldritch
I can
Spear.
also make it so I can fucking pull things towards me.
Or push.
Yeah, or push
Eldritch
away.
Blast is amazing.
Yeah, no, this is
Push Dizzy.
I need to use my infused magic item more. Or infused
two beams at 5 levels, 3 at 11th, and
Yeah.
4 at the 17th.
Also,
just
Hothead,
becomes
I
a
hope you enjoy the memes
automatic
I've been
game.
sending you.
Yeah, they're great. Bruh, I don't like this. I'm not used to not being a level 15 rogue with a plus 14 to attack.
I probably should have casted Armor of Agathis rather than Blur, huh?
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I figured out all I need to do to actually hit spells is don't roll an attack roll, just make the enemy save.
Now that I think about it, yeah, they weren't. There was no disadvantage on that roll, huh?
Hmm?
Fuck.
Is everyone back and ready? No.
Yes.
Is ready to deliver.
Aiden said no, and then muted. And assume not.
Ah, coffee.
I would have made hot cocoa this morning, but I woke up too late.
I
L.
miss drinking.
I just didn't feel like getting a pan dirty because the hot cocoa I have, you have to actually heat up milk in a pan.
The pan?
It doesn't work with water. But it's dark chocolate hot cocoa, and I love dark chocolate.
The best
It's
chocolate,
delicious.
obviously.
The chocolate I use is
Yeah.
too bitter, so I have to like throw in honey with milk.
I hate honey.
What?
the fuck?
Honey.
I
If you
hate
have
honey.
Dizzy
Musical,
commenting on
you're
it,
the
you know
worst.
something's up. Musical, I thought we could relate.
Usually I'll just have like a pot. I
I
put
thought
like,
I thought my pickiness with food was already well known here. Did we already have this
How
argument
do
like
you
in
hate
one
honey?
session?
I can't listen
I
to
don't like
comments
it.
about honey
I've
from
learned
somebody
how to
who ate.
Deal with it. I've learned how to deal with it because it does help when I have laryngitis, but I don't like it.
How do you? Okay.
normally I'll just like throw
Inhuman.
a pot of milk on the fucking stove, wait for it to heat up, and then throw milk into it. Or fucking honey. No, I'm not throwing more milk into the milk.
Yo, let's go. Double milk.
Double milk. No, I put in a bit of
Lactose
honey
free milk.
to sweeten it, and then once that's over, I just throw like chocolate in the mixture, and then start mixing. Wait for it to melt. You can't taste the honey at all. Actually, it just sweetens the chocolate.
I just have
I
like, a
don't
Keurig
find honey
coffee
sweet.
maker.
What?
I don't really fuck with cocoa because I have to have it with nut juice, and it
Mm.
doesn't taste as good.
I'd rather
Oh,
you not
you
call
can't
it
just do the
nut
Yeah,
juice.
no,
lactose
that's
free
like-
Well,
that's
milk.
it's not
curse
milk,
statement.
so what do you call it?
not nut juice.
So,
I'm
wait,
forced to make my hot
Can't
chocolate
even have
water.
lactate?
What? Why are you?
No,
forcing
no, I
me?
can't have lactate.
You can't have lactate? What the hell?
No, lactate doesn't do anything for me because I'm allergic to both the whey and the and lactose.
Shang, it's because I have one of those coffee makers that uses like the individual pods.
Oh, you have like the Keurig.
Yeah, I have a Keurig, so I have to make it with water. I'm not about to empty the like water reservoir and fill it with milk for a cup of hot chocolate. No.
No, I just make my own hot chocolate. I don't use
You know,
any of
I'm-
the or other stuff. 'Cause I don't have the other stuff.
It's crazy. Dude.
I have like chocolate chips and milk and honey.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's it. It tastes really fucking good though.
Is everyone back where we can start again or not?
Fuck yeah, dude. But not Aiden.
Are we not for work?
But yeah,
I'm here.
Fergus here. Yeah, we're just waiting on Ethan.
I want
Almond
to play
milk?
Slime Rancher.
Almond
Almond
I am back.
juice.
soaking almonds in water, and then
Almond juice.
Don't open
Don't
Slime
call it
Rancher.
nut
Disney.
juice.
I won't. I promise.
I wouldn't call
Almond
it
milk
either,
works
right?
better
I
than
wouldn't
a lot of
call almond
other non-dairies, but
Have you guys
Because
just
you
been
just-
talking about food?
Yeah,
Yeah, almond milk
a lot of hot chocolate.
Juice.
and what Disney's not allowed to have.
It's not.
And the fact that the man Dizzy's calling it nut juice instead of
Mm,
Almond milk.
yeah.
I guess it's more accurate.
The most
Taste-wise,
cursed statement,
taste-wise, I
though.
like coconut water better, but I can cook better with almond milk. But
think-
I try and get the lactose-free stuff when I can for cook.
Hothead, if you think about the definitions, it's way more fucked up to call it milk.
Yeah, no, but I'd rather hear
Yeah.
almond milk than nut juice.
Okay, opaque almond water.
That's better.
That works better,
Yeah, you
yes.
can just call it almond water. Like
Yeah,
that.
almond
That makes
water
more
works.
sense 'cause you're just leaving
I'm
it.
gonna call it nut juice though, but
No.
Dizzy,
I
I
hear
will
you.
Ah,
Dizzy, I will fly Canada and throw a hand.
Okay, Hothead, listen to me. Do you think it's worse for him to call it nut juice or nut milk?
Because
I feel One of those is worse, so you
Nut milk-
might as well
nut
just
milk
let him
works.
go with juice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
any one of y'all show me
How about
the
we just
almond
never
titty?
say both of those things?
That would be better.
Dizzy, I've seen that.
Yeah, I know, I love it.
Also,
Putting bullshit out in the snow right.
musical, how do you not like honey?
I
Is-
just don't
Is
like
there
the taste.
any food that you do enjoy?
Tuna, sushi.
Tuna is the first of the foods you enjoy you listed. I said, what do you enjoy? And you
that's
said
the
tuna.
That says a whole
I
lot.
do like tuna.
I love mystery fish.
Also, lunch starts tomorrow, so I'll be eating a lot of it.
It is mystery fish taste.
I didn't have to make enough coffee for this. I'm about to go get a second cup.
Is
A whole thing of like tuna steak though is fucking amazing.
yeah, there's ways to
Yeah,
make tuna
tuna
that are
sushi.
good, but
I don't
tuna.
think that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I think she's talking about a can of tuna, like
Oh.
not. Yeah,
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's very few ways I don't like tuna. Like tuna's one of those few things I will eat in just about any preparation,
canned tuna
unless Disney cooked it.
makes me incredibly unhappy to
I
think
believe
about.
it is just cat food.
It is. That's what
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
I
will-
did not
Sushi
make enough
is
coffee
not
to hear
cat
you say this.
food.
I will only eat like a small amount of like tuna if it's in like a fucking sandwich.
No, even then, no. That's like what mayo's on. Like I won't eat mayo on its own, but I'll eat
Chicken.
mayo like in a sandwich. I'm not gonna eat tuna in a
Bacon,
sandwich.
hold on.
I
I
put
love
any
mayo.
other meat,
Like,
any
I
other
love
meat
mayo.
in a sandwich.
Musical
I love
friendship
mayo
is
to a
great.
very
So, like,
strange
I
degree.
would much rather prefer any other meat than like tuna in a sandwich. But like if
Yeah.
I had to eat a tuna sandwich, I'd eat a tuna
Who
sandwich.
the I hate
Tuna's
the
my
people.
go-to.
Why put it in a sandwich? Why put it in a fucking salad? Like put anything else.
Yeah,
I'm
like
about to go
Because
make
it's
me a
cheap
cup of coffee.
protein.
dude.
There's other forms of cheap protein.
It's good cheap protein.
You'd get,
chicken's
I don't
pretty
know.
cheap. Like you
chicken's
know,
super cheap and way
It's actually
better.
good.
I'm upset. All right, you guys have like an hour left, so we want to get started.
Okay.
Yeah, so Lana tells everyone to gather around her so she can heal their rear ends. Except she says it nicely.
Okay.
It's too late for me.
Are you doing prayer of healing? How much does prayer of healing heal?
It didn't ask you what spelling. It didn't ask me what level I wanted to cast that, so I'm going to have to roll manually. Sorry.
2d8 plus whiz.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Fucking all right.
I had to sit up.
Okay, everybody heals 15.
Oh damn.
Ha! Imagine taking damage this fight.
Prayer of
I'm good.
healing's very
I'm
strong.
good.
Are you alive, Arlo? That's mainly what she's concerned about. Is her cousin alive?
That hits me, and I fucking let out a barbarian yop. I'm just like,
I think that's
During-
everyone back to full, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lana looks at you like, are you okay?
better than I ever have been. And I
Oh
flex
my
mightily.
Small bunny.
Please don't get that hurt again, because I don't have a whole lot left in the tank to bring you back from the brink.
I really would not like to get that hurt. That was the worst time I've had ever in my life. This sucks. I say.
Worse than the fall festival when we were 8?
Way worse than the fall festival. There was no acid at the fall festival.
Evidently,
Oh,
the
you must
party
not have
hard
gone
enough.
over to that.
You probably shouldn't have.
Okay,
walked.
so do we have like 2 exits here then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're probably right.
There
Also-
is the exit at the top looks like the wall has been sort of broken through, and there's sort of rubble and a like broken pillar, but there seems to be a tunnel carved through. The exit on the other side is the main exit. It looks like is a hallway towards a door.
So which is
Oh, well,
everybody take?
you guys can see the door.
Hang on. Aiden,
Mm-hmm.
during that 10-minute casting period for prayer healing, Ahmet is going to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And that should run for 10 minutes as we walk through. So Ahmet just like takes off his glasses, fidgets with them for a long while, and then you see faintly glowing geometric shapes appear in the lenses. He puts the glasses back on.
What's the range?
Up, let's see,
Stop.
30 feet. Magic
30
30
feet?
feet to me.
Okay.
Yeah. It's up for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna do a walk around this room and see if anything pings, and then as we're walking around, I'll have that up.
There's like faint sources on all of the corpses you killed, but that is it in the room.
Okay.
It will obviously stay on as you guys walk forward.
Yeah.
Okay, can I cast armor if I get this out of combat?
Yes, but keep in mind it's time
1
limit, I
hour.
believe.
Yeah, it's 1 hour.
Is it concentration as well?
No, just 1
Okay,
hour.
then yes, you can cast armor. I would suggest waiting, yeah. In case you guys want to do things like take a rest or you're exploring different things, like I'd wait until you guys find something to cast it for. Also, I can close the torrent.
The torrent? Let's go.
The torrent. The turn order.
Is
Aiden,
it inside?
pirating, something?
What?
It said torrent. You're pirating something, aren't you?
I am big pirater. Known pirater.
Go sea
Um,
shanties?
Yeah?
Yeah, pirates.
That was on
They-
time.
Sleep in their mic.
They heard the. They
Yeah,
heard the
you guys heard that, right? It was very well timed.
police are after him.
I'm fucked. It's over. I had such a good record. Alright, see you, Vance.
You're due.
Stream's
There
over.
goes
That
the
was a good
campaign.
session.
Alright. Dizzy, are you walking down the main hallway?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this.
Okay. As you walk down, let me find where the fuck the thing is.
I'm
There is... Okay. There's the same... It's a stone hallway similar to the one you guys made it into the crypt through. But it ends in a large wooden door. There's just sort of 2 handles. It doesn't look obviously locked or anything, but there's just a wooden door at the end of the hallway.
getting any magic from it.
No,
From past it?
not from past it. Yes, you feel heavy magic from past the door. The door itself has no pings.
Can I tell what's... Yeah, do I know what school it is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
detect
know the
magic says it
fucking
tells me
D&D schools off the top of my head.
that. Okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Invocation, abjuration,
I'm
divination.
more surprised Dizzy didn't.
I'm too tired.
Probably abjuration. It's like a barrier spell.
Okay, so yeah, that'd be abjuration.
Mm-hmm. And it is like in the room. There's a barrier of some kind.
Something in this room is either sealed or being protected. So note that before we walk in.
But not the door?
Not the door.
I open the
past
door.
Okay. You open the door and see a small room, and in the center there is a sort of locked stone structure, and there's 3 large pillars surrounding the structure. And you see each of the pillars is sort of set into the ground, like loosely.
I want to investigate the lock thing.
The like box.
Yeah.
Roll investigation.
Alright.
And this is how Arlo died. Ooh.
It's 19.
Where's the right thing? There you go. So you see that surrounding, like, there's a sort of shimmering field between each of the pillars, sort of like blocking the box off. And the box is sort of built out of stone, and there's an inscription on the top written in... What languages do you know?
I know Lappish, Common, Goblinish, and Orcish.
Okay. So you there's 2 languages.
Of music.
Thank you. There's 2 languages you don't know and 1 in common, but they look about the same length. It's like the statement was repeated. And on the box, sorry, I'm trying to find the thing. It says to look to the pillars and tell the truth of history, written in common on the box. And as you...
I fucking do that.
Yeah, with your 19 investigation, you see that each of the pillars, they don't, like, go all the way to the ceiling. They're just sort of, like, rounded stones. And you see they're each set in the ground, and there's notches surrounding where they're set. So there's a notch for 1, a notch for 2, and a notch for 3. And on each pillar, there is a piece of art, like, carved into the pillar. So the first pillar, there is carved what looks like a dragon with rays of light beaming off of it. The second pillar has what looks like a small human figure that's floating above like a skyline of a city. And the third pillar has a picture of... is a picture of what looks like several very large humanoids making like a monument.
Giants, dragons, and humans. But
No, you said there's 2 languages that couldn't understand
Yes.
from the writing. Can I read that?
What languages do you have? Or do you have your...
I have
Yeah. They are
I
in
have Leona.
Giant and Draconic, and they read out the same as what the common said.
Okay, ooh, I can read comic.
Can I history check this?
Sure.
Can we
I
all
see what
history
the
check this?
notches are?
No,
Like,
you
do they
guys
lead
cannot
anything?
all... The
No.
notches are just numbered 1, 2, and 3 around the base of each pillar.
Okay, but it's not like the number and then there's like a hole beneath it or something for like, or like what the notch is, or is the notch the number?
Yeah, it's just 1 notch, 2 notches, 3 notches around each
We
pillar.
gotta put... Yeah.
With a history check of 11, you know that you saw giants and dragons and humans when you were in Giant's Rest. Seems to be a theme.
I just have I discerned whether it's ascending or descending order?
No.
Okay.
The truth of history.
I would say this isn't a history check. This is just you as a person. Where does time go ascending or descending?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So like dragons, giants, people. Thoughts, anybody?
Probably worth writing down.
Is that the order of the? Hang on. Let me see. No, it can't be. Is it the order of? No, it's not the order of the latest 3 cycles.
Fergor,
I'm gonna start pushing.
Fergor, the figure isn't like there isn't a skyline, but it is sort of hovering above the like city. So you can presume it might be in the sky. You don't know if it's artistic or not. It's just sort of a loose humanoid figure.
Actually, wait, hold on. Is giants listed 1, dragons 2, humans 3?
That was just the order I told Dizzy was the order he looked at them. None of them are lined up with a notch right now. They're all sort of like half turned or sort of like stuck. It looks like they got sort of like turned around by somebody.
Can I walk up to one of are the pillars in sections where they can be turned?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're set
Okay,
in the
I
ground
will-
loose.
Oh, they're set in the ground loose. Okay, can I turn the notch labeled? Okay, so it's like the notch with the number, and then like you're able to turn to like one of the images beneath it.
There's images on the pillar. You can turn the pillar towards a notch of 1, 2, or 3, and there's notches around each pillar.
Okay, I have a theory here.
If you're thinking what I think you're thinking and we get it wrong, you might summon more of those things.
Well, I recommend stepping back for this then, because I have no idea if this is gonna work.
Everyone back into the hall.
I go back in the hall. What's your plan?
If it's the truth of history, and there's the numbers, and then humans, giants, dragons, my theory it's the most recent 3 cycles,
Right.
because it was from oldest to most recent with the current 3, it'd be giants, dragons, and then humans. Because my Titan is next in line, so that means the current cycle of humans, I believe, is coming to a close. So,
Okay.
Human.
everybody step out. I don't know what this is gonna do.
We might close the door on you. At least loose.
I'm willing to die for the sake of science. That's fine.
It's fair. This is going
Lot
way
of
back.
We believe you. Notice that none of us doubt you.
I make sure that my cannon's runes are glowing orange with the flamethrower.
Okay.
And on the number 1, I shift the pillar to line it up with the giants.
Mm-hmm.
On the number 2 pillar, I shift it to line it up with the dragons. And on the number 3, I'll shift it to line it up with the humans.
Okay. With every turn you see, when it lands, there's a loud click as it clicks into the notch you've lined it up with. And after turning the 3rd, you feel the room sort of start shuddering pretty heavily. And the magic on your goggles gets a lot brighter. And then you watch as the walls shimmer very heavily and then shatter. And the magic that was blocking the box shatters.
Okay, the abjuration was around the coffin?
Hey.
Yeah, the box is now open.
Eureka, baby!
You guys from outside feel the shaking and the shattering sound, and then cheering from Ahmed.
Yeah, well, we kind of poke our heads in through the door.
I am immediately at the box.
All right.
That's not surprising.
The box sort of very easily like cracks apart when you open it. And the stone falls off, and inside is a silver key with a small red gem in the handle.
I will take that, and I will hold it up to the group. This just came from this puzzle.
Let's go. Puzzle key.
Oh, it's the fireball we were fearing.
And also, Hothead, as you take the key out of the box, the door at the top of the room clicks, and like you hear a click from inside the door at the top.
I spin around and pull my axe out.
There's a door.
Just a door, cuz.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, could have been acid.
I mean, yeah.
Could have been acid.
Am I getting any magical pings from down the hall?
No, not within 30 feet. The door, it seems like there was magic when the door clicked, it's gone. That was just the door unlocking.
Since I have detect magic up, me and my cannon are taking point.
I will
This is
follow right
a hallway.
behind him.
Mm-hmm. I'll reveal the hallway to you.
Like,
You'll have detect
grabs on
magic up
the
for
collar to make sure he
another...
doesn't follow too far up front.
Mm-hmm. You have detect magic up for another minute or two. We'll say it took time to turn the pillars. Are you guys heading down the hallway?
Hang on, I'm typing notes.
No worries.
Okay.
Lana's
Oh,
speculating.
no.
I wonder if that side tunnel we saw was because they couldn't solve this puzzle.
And they just started digging. Like, fuck this.
Yeah?
Fair enough.
Hopefully less craft.
Alright.
Well,
As you guys hit the corner,
Be wholesome, darn it!
you guys enter
Or is
into...
Dizzy the bingo already?
Hmm?
Is Dizzy broken wholesomeness yet?
Oh, already, yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about not healing the...
Man did that like the start of the session.
Yeah.
I win!
As you guys
Sorry.
enter into the next room, you see there seems to be a large room, although the walls are beginning to cave in. You see the hole. There's a hole dug on the left. And you see the room sort of... There's a path that winds upwards on one side of the room that leads to an elevated position, and then there's a entranceway on the far end of the room with a very large sort of grand stone door. There's the room. Also, as you guys... Here, yeah, sorry. You guys are good.
This is the door?
Yeah, this is big door. Here, let me ping, if I can get the thing.
Tunnel goes
This is
down
big
to
door, this is the entrance to the tunnel, and this is the big sort of elevated thing with the path leading up to it.
I want to double check.
Like, how far is
make sure
elevated?
Nothing's
How far
just
up?
chilling out in there.
Okay.
How far up is the elevation on this part?
Probably like 30 feet up from the base, but the path sort of like slowly winds up to it.
So it's not super steep or anything.
No.
Shall we take...
You see in the room there's like the walls that aren't caved in are fairly nicely carved, but it seems like a lot of it has been carved out or taken. It looks like there was some treasure kept here at some point, though a lot of it has been taken either by like grave robbers and things like that. And on the elevated position, it looks like there's a little bit left up there. Also, Ahmet, as you enter the room, your detect magic's gonna run out. Though as you walk in, you do feel there's magic coming from the door. At the end.
I say we clear out the elevated path first, so that way
Also-
nobody's behind us.
I will reveal the hallway. Dizzy, there's nothing in there other than dirt and stone.
Okay.
You guys want to look
I
at the
will-
elevated position?
Yes.
As you sort of walk up the path, you see there's like a body laid onto one of the sides. It's old, like an old skeletal body. It looks like it was a grave robber, a treasure seeker, or something. And there is a few like sacks of various goods, and there's a chest sitting on one corner. Let me mark it.
Lana says, I'm going to volunteer that since we don't know what has magical traps present, we do a very minimum amount of looting and robbing, maybe.
Well, I have two
Can
things to say. We did have magic goggles when we walked in the room.
There was no magic presence coming from this area of the room, only the door.
Also, remember when we said we weren't gonna loot this crypt? That was cool, huh?
No, I don't remember
We
that.
don't have to loot it, we can just see what there is to offer.
Eh,
can
What's
I
the
check the body
chance?
for the journal?
Yeah, roll investigation.
As long as we don't take anything with the intent of personal profit, it's not grave robbing. It's archaeological extractions.
Except, didn't we already figure out that there was an ancient king who might be mad at grave robbers in his tomb?
Okay, let me talk to Fergor. Also, Hothead, that's very British of you.
The
Fergor,
difference between screwing around and science is writing it down.
on the body, you find a sort of like dulled pickaxe, and there's a sack of what looks like some gold and some copper, like 5 gold, like 15 copper, just whatever he had on him. And there's like an old, very rusted water flask. And then obviously his clothes have largely rotted away.
But no journal.
No journal. If there was, the paper probably would have rotted by now. This is an old body.
I shall turn around and walk down the thing towards the next door.
Alright,
yeah.
you guys looking at the door?
Is there a keyhole on the door?
Yeah. So the door, here, let me go to thing. On the door, you see sort of carved into it. This door is stone, unlike the last wood ones. And carved into it looks like a man wearing a crown and a dragon sort of intertwined. And there is, at the center, a sort of like glowing, or like carved in to look like beams of light are coming out of the area in between them, and in that area is a keyhole with a small red crystal in the, like, on top of it.
Gentlemen, brace yourselves. If there's a dead king here, he's most likely behind this door. And I will put the key in.
I
All right.
brace myself. No.
Okay, brace.
Duck behind our.
As the key goes in, there's a thunk, and then the key slowly turns, and you watch as, with that same shimmering you saw in the pillars room, the door slowly creaks outward towards you guys. And behind it...
I move.
Okay. Behind it, there is a very short, dim passage leading into a very, very dark room.
I walk in.
You're walking
I'll
into
do
the
the light
passage.
cantrip again.
I shall take point.
I'll be
It is
behind
too
the-
late.
Light-
Arlo said he's walking in. Dizzy,
Uh-huh.
Take it.
make a dexterity check.
Let's go. That's my worst one.
Way to go, Diz! Let's see what you got.
Okay. Dizzy,
We'll do.
and all of you
Yeah.
guys watch as Arlo walks into the short passage. Sort of small slits have been cut in the walls on either side, and you watch as a large axe swings out of one of the slits towards you.
Whoa.
Cause
Let me roll damage.
oh no!
Dizzy, you take 6 damage. That's not that bad.
Oh,
You still have 1 temporary hit point. You guys watch as the axe swings down, and it seems to hit like a shimmering form on Dizzy's shoulder, and he gets tossed into the wall, but he's okay, no blood.
You're welcome for that.
The axe swings back into the groove.
axes in here, guys.
I gotta say, the old weapon swinging out of the wall, an old classic.
I'll reveal the whole short hallway for you. Oh, no, I will not.
This is our extra hit point person right now.
There you go.
Can I carefully make my way through the hallway?
Sure. Are you just walking through? Or carefully walking through?
I'll try to carefully walk through.
Make a
to not
dex check.
trigger the trap.
Make a dexterity check.
I know what my dex is, and
Alright.
That
Fel, you are
They've
good.
done.
As you walk through, you see one axe swings, Fel rolls under it, another axe swings and he dodges it. Fel, you are on the other side of the trap. On the other side of the trap, there is a large room like the one you saw earlier. There's some pillars and a lot of corpses sort of laying about. And there seems to be a staircase at the far end, but it seemingly ascends into, like, darkness, pure darkness.
Lana calls out, "Is there anything there that'll disable this trap?"
I dashed through the room.
You're dashing through?
Yeah.
Okay, roll
Dashing through
dex.
the room, trying not to get hit by an axe.
I'll give you advantage, but... Okay. You watch as Arlo sort of hops between the axes and bumps into Fel on the other side.
Hey. I made it.
I'm just gonna fold up the clockwork legs on the cannon, sling it over his shoulder, and turn all ethereal looking and use Leap of Faith.
Okay. You guys watch as Ahmet sort of glows for a bit and shimmers, and then appears next to Fel on the other side.
I can't see jack.
Yeah. It is very
I
dark
see
in that room.
everything.
No, you see some of things. But yeah.
More than they do.
I have the light cantrip on my mace again.
Okay. There's enough light to get to the very entrance where they are. That's about it. Like, you guys can see that, yeah?
So are the axes still going?
Yeah, none of you have looked
Oh,
for a way
hell
to turn
yeah.
it off. You're just running through it.
Can I look to disable the trap? That's what I wanted to do before Dizzy started doing his thing.
You can make an investigation.
I shall do.
Please roll high. Because I know Lana's dex is just as bad as Dizzy.
I made it through.
Oh.
I turned back to
There's-
everybody and say, it's okay, guys. You can just go through.
There's nothing you can find on this side.
I was gonna ask to assist.
Yeah,
me.
there's no buttons over here, guys. You just go through.
You have it in your mind? I don't want to be rabbit stew.
I will cast Armor of Agathis and just walk
Okay.
through.
Alright, make a dex check. Also add the... what is it, 1d8 temporary? I don't know the spell.
No, it's,
I think it's a flat value, right?
yeah, it's just flat.
Oh, what is it? Is it 5? Nice.
Flat 5, yeah.
Add the 5 temporary. I would use the red bar for that, because it's helpful. And then, obviously, roll a dex check. Or dex save. Which, if you go to your character sheet, I believe you just click dexterity.
Yeah, that's how you do checks. Saves are a different area.
Saving throws are in a separate. Yeah, there you go.
It's a common mistake.
Okay, you
Cause
get hit by the
hopefully,
axes
I don't
as you
know
walk
what it
through.
is.
So you guys watch as Kenshin creates sort of like icy crystalline forms start to show up on his arms and on his chest. And you stroll through and very quickly get sidelined by one of the axes. 9 damage. But you do make it through. Also, I'm gonna take Hothead's cannon over. It is just Lana on the other side.
I love how there's two tokens, Hothead and his cannon.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
run. Just run. Lana,
Listen,
run.
man. Tura is his own separate entity.
You got this. I'll heal you.
Lana's gonna be like, Titan, save my little broken body! And just dab.
You
Alright.
still have my shield, you'll be fine.
Make a dex save.
Save
Or
or check?
Check.
We are cramped in here.
Or wait, no. I don't know. You guys have rolled two separate things. It's fine. Lana,
Red.
you get hit by the X's as you go through. Lana, you take 9 damage. As Lana tries to scurry through, also gets caught by one of the X's. Now that Lana is in the room, I would like all of you guys to roll initiative.
Yep,
Because there
that's what I
is
thought is gonna
A
happen.
mace with light.
Sir.
Okay.
So, as Lana sort of gets through the axes and with the light, you guys can now see the room ahead of you.
Another 11.
6.
Let me get...
He's not.
I swear to God, if I see another 11, I'm gonna shoot someone.
Okay. So,
Or, well, not really though.
you guys watch as corpses begin to rise from various sections in the room and start shuffling towards you.
Not again!
The staircase...
One actually says not again.
the staircase at the end of the room, you see it leads up to what looks like a sort of clouded like wall. There's something past there, but you can't see what, and it's just completely dark.
Kind of like frosted glass, or
No, like just a sort of wall of like misty darkness.
Magical darkness.
ooh.
Alright. Sorry, give me 1 second, because I have to roll fucking shit for these guys too.
I've rolled 5 11s.
This
5
isn't.
11s.
We only have half an hour.
Technically 6 if you count the
Yeah.
advantage.
You
disadvantage.
guys will... I'm going to get initiative set up, and then we're probably gonna handle this fight next week.
Okay.
Because... Yeah. But I want to get turn order out of the way so we don't have to do it next week. Let me
Watch roll
find
20 eats it.
2. Okay. 1... That is a fair point, but I think it saves. They get 9.
We'll find out. Are we gonna do same time next?
Mm-hmm. Same time next week. We should have Vanessa next week, which we'll see how that goes.
More bunny.
More bunnies. And yeah,
Short squad.
you guys have started your first dungeon. And it really is the
I-
first dungeon, because I've never fucking done this properly for the old guard. Wild.
So, Aiden, is it safe to say that session is over and I can make an announcement?
Yes, session is over. Do you want me to end stream before announcement or after announcement?
Before announcement.
Okay. You're good to go.
Alright. So, just to help Aiden out, so he could, first of all, enjoy being a player for once, and second of all, alleviate and give more time for his preparations, because it is difficult to DM. I am going to be hosting a co-campaign, so if you're interested, just direct message me, and I'll see who, where, when, and how. Some of you already knew this. Musical, I know you didn't, so mainly targeted at you. Thank you, Dizzy, for instantly saying I'm interested.
You're welcome.
Interested, cause yeah.
No, he said direct message.
Yep, he did say direct message.
Couldn't have been more clear.
Through that directly telling.
That involved more work.
Also, Fergor, Because we're knee deep in this, I can take next week so that you have a time to do session 0 and shit and do prep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
More than likely, I'll see if I'll be able to get in touch with Vanessa before next session. If I'll be able to, then I will host my session 0 Thursday night for like an hour.
Right.
And then, at least my plan is, and if Aiden is okay, is that we're just gonna alternate. Like 1 week it's his campaign, 1 week is my campaign.
Is it same setting or different?
Believe
At least
it's
for me, it's going to be a different setting. It's
Okay.
going to be more traditional. Like you'll be able to choose from the 5e races.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just
Okay.
another D&D.
Fergor isn't forcing you to read a book.
Got it.
It's crazy.
It was more like a booklet.
It was a
I want my
booklet, yeah.
I want my lore books.
Every time light has been casted on that mace, it's just
Screw.